Welcome everyone to Hammered and Cheese. I am one of your hosts, Dean the Genetic Marvel, and with me, as always, is Mr.
Cole Clayton, what's up, guys?
So we are just waiting our guests. There was a time zone issue, and can I ask you a question? Are you still young enough to not feel the effects of daylight saving time, or how do you cope?
Bro, it's fucked me up all week.
Hi, Victoria. Yeah, that will happen, bro. That
It's not really that it's like affecting me, I guess, like physically, but it's just like I wake up and I'm like, fuck, dude, how's it already whatever o'clock, you know? What's up? Walkie talkie.
to me.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't
You know what? Like, on some level, you're kind of going like, all right, well, seasons and everything, and then you're going, it makes no sense, but whatever. Look, we have 12 months. We're supposed to have 13. Nothing makes any sense, but hey, what can you do? That's all I know is I know some people are still happy about not having to pay rent for the 29th of February. Technically, you shouldn't even work at your job for that shit. Like, no, that's my day. That's not. It should be a holiday. That's for sure. Right? The idea that people actually have to work, you're like, oh, absolutely not. Everything should be shut down. It should be completely
I mean, and you're not American, so I don't know how it all works over there in Canada. And I say that's like one of my signature phrases now. I don't know how it works in Canada, but like it the election is always on a leap year. So I'm always like, are they just giving us an extra day to think about it, or like what's the deal here?
I mean, if anything, it's going to be shenanigans. That's for sure, right? There's no after all is said and done, I think that's what people forget is that none of this makes any sense, right? Like that's also too. I use the same thing when I talk to really short people. I'm like, so hey, it's different because I'm tall, but for you, how does that work? And they get really angry at that. But
I'm not even talking shit. I legitimately do not know how it works in Canada.
Yeah, listen, well, this is the thing, and actually, Victoria pointed this out to me when we were traveling. Was she was talking with my one of my cousins, and she was like, "How come Dino acts more Greek than you guys do?" They're like, "Cause Dino is trying to hold on to his culture, whereas we are just people that live in Greece. It's not the same thing, right?" And you're just kind of going, "Oh,
it's like have you ever noticed like lesbians act way more manly? You know, like,
and they're like, "What? You want to go?" And you're like, "No."
I've never wanted to fight a lesbian because I know I would lose because they're trying to prove something, you know?
Oh, they'll shoot you. Yeah. Like I get it, but at the same time, you're like, listen, you're like, it's the same thing. Like I've had guys who were like 160 pounds go, well, you want to go? And I'm like, where? Because there's nothing you can do, sir.
They'll find a way. That's what I found. Is somebody who's not something will prove to you how much they are something. You know what I mean? Like, just it's not an argument I'm trying to be in.
See, I like that's the funny thing that I've always found is that people who are capable of things don't talk about it, and I feel like that's a very important thing. Like, oh no, we could just use our words. That's fine. And even other guys are like, no, no, no. They're like, what if somebody really comes at you and you're like, you say, please don't. That's fine. Please don't do that. I don't like that. And then if they won't stop, you remind them why they really shouldn't do that kind of stuff. And then you're just like, well, it's just you should try and make it so people don't do that kind of stuff because like nobody wins. I've seen people get into it and you're like, that's neither one of you should. I've seen guys who are like, oh, you want to go? And they both were like, I'm like, neither of you can go anywhere, you fat fucks. It's not. Let's get this party started. Well, now that Kyle's here. All right.
Okay, Pink.
I mean,
how you do? Okay, hold up. Time out.
All right, there you
are. You need time. You need a couple more minutes.
What? Hold up. I can't even hear you. Where's my headphones? I thought I was ready and I'm not. I'm on color people time.
Don't worry about it. No problem. Here, I'll pull you down and you can come back. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. She can't hear me, so it doesn't make a difference.
She like walked away.
Yeah, she just walked away, which I'm like, that's fine. That is I like the times that I have turned my screen on and I'm like, hey Kyle, and then I realize my mic and headphones aren't on, and he's like, I don't know what you said, and I'm like,
I have a problem too because like you'll be like, I see you like talking and I have my phone. Like, I'm a single guy, you know what I mean? I have various women around at any time, so my phone is always on silent. Always, you know what I mean? You
Always.
don't. That's the single bachelor way. You don't have your phone vibrate or ring her on. They can hear that shit. They can smell it, you know. So like, I'll get on with you, and then like you'll be blah, 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 telling me a whole story, I'm sure, and I'm like, I can't. I'm trying to give you like body language, you know, like.
Oh, trust me, that's
Which
one of the
is
things that
fucked up
happens.
because you can probably hear me.
Here we go.
Find my headphones.
You okay?
I just had them.
She's looking for headphones.
He's high as hell.
No problem. The after all of a sudden, well, that's the weird part is that like even for me, I'll turn up my volume like when Victoria's like driving home from work and stuff, just in case she needs something or anything. Like I'll turn my volume up then, and then right back down to 0, not even vibrate. I'm like, absolutely not. I want nothing.
Isn't that funny that like 15 years ago we had like ringtones and stuff, and now everybody's just silent?
Hello.
What's up? What's
How
up?
you doing? How you guys doing?
We're doing all right.
Dad,
Yourself?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
Like
I blame
Cole.
Cole.
People time.
You said it, not us. That's fine.
Ain't you from Pennsylvania? You should know what time it is here.
I haven't been there in like 7 years now.
And you're probably better for it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is a bad place.
No, I mean, I do have to go back and visit. It's been a while, so I do have to go back and visit and see some family, see who's still alive.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Hi, Serge.
All right.
Yes.
So how are we starting? How do we get started? What do we do? What are you guys drinking?
I got a whiskey ginger ale highball. Dino doesn't really drink much.
I don't drink on the show because there has to be some person who can actually relay what happened to the paramedics and or authorities when they call us.
Yeah, I play with knives, so
oh
yeah,
Lord, I don't trust you with knives.
No, I don't trust him either.
Nobody does, but every day for the past like 8 months, I have shown that I am a skilled assassin.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good, but at the same time, you're just going, "Oh, that doesn't look like a good idea."
It's just
yeah.
As soon as he had it in his hand, it just looked like no.
It's kind of like somebody at a dinner table who points at you with their knife. You're like, "Hey, don't do that. Please don't." It's
the eye. It's the twinkle in his eyes when he has the knife.
In the kitchen, bro. Come on.
It's also too. He's always on the verge of going like, "Here, I can catch it if I throw it in the air." You're like, "Don't do that. Don't."
Let me catch it with my tongue.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll catch you with my feet."
I did that one time. I was a line cook, right, for many years, and somebody dropped a knife, and I just like stuck my Crocs out and like tried to get, and it like stuck in my foot, like not my foot, but my shoe. And I looked at it, I was like, you know, that wasn't as good of an idea as I thought it was.
Look, knives that fall have no handle. That is the if it falls, it doesn't have a handle.
It wasn't meant to be caught.
Well, listen, that's definitely how you get lasting marks. You know, that's just the knife gets.
All right, so then in that case, let me see, because I have some options here. I got some tequila and I got some rum.
Whatever suits your fancy.
So, Phee, I'm following your lead on this one because I'm white, so I always dry my pot roast out.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn how to do this the correct way.
Well, this time, okay, so this way I do it. It's actually a stout roast. So what I do is while you're, and I meant to text you this, but while we're talking anyway, go ahead and throw some of your roast on your beer. Clean your roast off. Throw it in a bowl with your beer.
Got it.
I have mine kind of set up right now already, so it's been sitting in the beer. This is the are we allowed to use brands, or are we allowed to show the kind that we
want? This is not.
You can do whatever you want.
This is what I use because it's got like the chamoy and all that stuff, so it's like flavor and flavor. You know what I'm saying? I kind of cheated.
I got Bud Ice.
Bud Ice.
Yeah.
That is the whitest flavor of beer known to mankind.
I expected him to use that.
I mean, work with the guy that cut the heat gun. Yeah, let's just say
it tastes like water. That's what I like about it. There's no weird flavors.
It tastes like water.
I'm in Canada. All of your beer tastes like water. It's just immediate. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I don't believe that at all.
Yeah.
Some beer's gross.
What is good in Canada?
Well, our whiskey is good in Canada, and our beer is fantastic. It's just a lot stronger than American beer. Yeah.
Okay.
So
like
normally
that.
our beer is going to be 5.5%, 6, 9, whereas American beer is usually around 4, which is for children, basically. That's
Find
just
my charger.
for children to learn how to take alcohol. You give them an American beer, and they'll just drink that.
Hey,
That's
but these
fair.
are the bullshitter, all right? 'Cause I've had Canadian whiskey. It should taste like ginger ale.
Sir, you added ginger ale because you ran out of ginger. Let's not talk about who's a bullshitter here. All right, sir?
Okay, I got ginger ale because I didn't have any ginger in the first place.
Notoriously, ginger ale
Ginger
has
ran
no
out of
ginger. He is like, I don't have ginger, so I'm just going to add ginger ale. The next time, just so you understand, just to be inflammatory, Sprite to this recipe, and everyone was like, that's a mistake. Just don't do that.
That's hilarious.
That is,
And then also, I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna forewarn you. I've got like 7 children, so I'll have people in here helping me out cutting stuff because there's just some things I don't do anymore. Like
that's reasonable. Listen,
I have the children to do it.
If
so
you
like,
can't
why
use
would I
child
do it?
labor when they're your kids, what's the point of having them?
Dude, I
Straight
have
up.
my kid come on this show sometimes and help me. Don't worry about it.
Ooh,
Oh,
I got a little bubble.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey, that's fantastic. Look, yeah. See, my wife already made. Oh my God, are you going to use ginger ale again for this cold? Please don't. Just I end up
I
hearing
have
it from
ginger
my wife.
beer.
See, ginger beer that has ginger. You
I got
put
the
that ginger ale
Faygo.
away, sir.
Ginger Faygo.
That's like the flattest ginger ale too.
It's
like,
not even good ginger ale. It's not even like at least have name brand ginger ale. Come on.
Fucking buy name brand shit. What am I, the Rockefellers?
I mean, listen, inflation is hitting everyone. That's fair. I'll give
Stop
you that.
torturing the dog.
Yeah. No dog torture on this show. No animals were hurt on Hammered and Cheese.
I mean, technically, Cole is going to be hurt just because he's already started drinking, but that's fine. He deserves it, if anything.
I drink because I'm
White
hurt,
charger,
okay?
black charger.
I mean, that is also one of those things, right? Trauma and alcoholism go together like PB and J. That's just science.
So now I'm just variously seasoning this shit because I have no direction on here whatsoever.
Yeah,
I
no, you're
mean-
good. What are you doing? I think like whatever blackness is there, because you're probably mixed somewhere.
I got garlic.
It's kicking in. You just put garlic in there. That's flavor. That's smart. Go ahead. Ooh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Onion powder.
All right. Oh, Eddie's generous. Okay, I'm impressed. A little kind of that redness. At least that's
Italian
kind of,
seasoning.
okay. That's a little too much right there. We ain't gonna do all that. You
I'm
just
sorry.
slow down. Slow
Black
down.
pepper. You said pepper. This
down.
stuff's spicy.
He
Well,
does
calm
not
down.
slow down. Yeah, it's easy.
Oh,
easy.
Lord. Okay, that's
Yeah.
enough. Stop.
Okay.
See,
That's not it.
this is what happens with Cole is you're like, hey, feel free to be imaginative. And then he's like, I'm just going to open the top. You're like, no. It's got those holes for a reason. Just a little. A little goes a long way.
The
Right?
garlic
A
powder.
little, but like not look like just like 50-50. Like
Right?
say like I say more and then he says less, so meet us in the half in the middle.
I think that's a reasonable. Listen, my directions are usually this much. It's this much. You put this much. That's how Greeks do it. You put this the part of your hand.
That's
This
Greek,
is what you
okay,
put.
that's
in.
that's
Yes.
Greek. This is Italian.
Yeah.
Italian.
Italians do this. Greeks.
You said Hidden Valley. I don't know what that's for. I'm holding
Okay,
up
that's
later.
that's the Okay, but okay, you can stop because you
I'm
you
following your
marinating it.
lead.
Yeah, just stop. Okay, you got your pan ready? Where's your pan at?
Right here.
Okay, not that pan, one that you put in the oven.
Oh, okay.
I feel your pain. That's okay. Yeah.
I got
There you
glass.
go.
I got metal.
We got the I got the glass one. The glass one's in the oven right now. If you want
Glass
to, you
one.
can throw some butter on that bad boy. Like throw like now I'm very generous with
What should I
butter.
preheat this
As
to?
you
'Cause
should.
I didn't even know we were using the oven.
It's a roast, baby.
Yeah, I boil my roast.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Oh,
I
did you
didn't.
say you
Okay.
boil your roast? I'm gonna be
with,
there
like,
tomorrow. I'm gonna punch you right in the face for
and some
that.
onions.
That's it. We're making a pot roast.
I don't make roast very often. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like roast. So
It's okay.
that's why I was really excited when you were like, "We're gonna make roast." I was like, "A black person's gonna teach me how to do roast?" Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, but so now you just flip, just like let all that mix in and like put that to the side. Let it get in and bask in the ambience.
Let it marinate.
When he was doing it, it reminded me of those videos where they just start slapping shit, soap and stuff in the toilet, and they just
it's infuriating at times, but yeah,
Right. That's why I seen that
I
in
can't
Breaking
watch it.
Bad.
I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
Oh,
Now, yeah,
oh.
and then so we're gonna add whenever we actually add that, we're gonna add more seasonings and stuff when we add the pot roast to the pan and put it in the oven.
Okay.
What's your what vegetables did you choose?
I got a little bit of everything. I got bell peppers, I got onions, carrots, potatoes. Really whatever.
Did you
Garlic.
chop them up?
No.
All right, get to it.
Celery. I got celery too.
Start cutting.
Start cutting, button.
I mean,
I'm gonna throw some butter in it. What should I preheat my oven to, by the way?
What was that?
What do I gotta preheat my oven to, by the way?
375, 400. I just turn it on
Okay.
because I'm gonna pay attention to it. Yeah. And I'm more of a slow cooker. No, that's not it. I'm more of a slow cooker, so I usually have mine on the in a crock pot.
yeah, that's what I do. Because
JJ, let me borrow your charger. Sorry.
No, it's I've been using a slow cooker, and we've been doing it like we'll start at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and that way first thing in the morning it's ready.
Awesome.
We've actually been doing some white chilies as well, and like then we'll add like cream first thing in the morning and mix it all up, and it becomes a great thing. We did pot roast.
White boys look thinking like you don't know what y'all doing.
I am Greek. This is not this guy. I don't vouch for him. We feed everyone. The whole world is different. Okay.
No, that's factual. And where I'm from, it was in Ambridge, Pennsylvania. There was a big Greek neighborhood, and the restaurants are the best.
Listen, we feed people. That's someone told me a long time ago. They're like, Italians came and built the country, but the Greeks came and fed everyone. Which I'm like, that works, you know. That's why Italians are still
I'm black, so I still believe we did so. Subject, we did all of it. So.
Oh, you did way more. Don't worry about that.
I didn't even know Greece was still a place until they went bankrupt in like 2008.
Listen, you. We were the greatest nation the world had seen for very many years. It's awesome cooking overnight. You smell delightful food in the morning. It works out great, right? But
are you talking to people? Is there a chat?
Yes, we're having comments. That's actually my wife, and she's like,
we have a live chat.
Yeah,
Who,
I'm
Victoria
Greek.
Is your wife?
That's correct. I am married and have this face. It's a magic. I'm a wizard as well. So
go ahead.
We're all surprised.
She look bad.
She is. I'm surprised she hasn't murdered me yet. I'll be honest. That's she does poison me regularly, but that's
she comes on this show every week, and I make you look good. So
I'm not sure about that. My wife says, "Hi, Kenzie."
She's like, it could be so much worse.
I should have changed. I didn't have a time or a chance to change my thing. I should pop out and pop back in and change my name to Queen Phee.
That's all right. Ultimately, the people that have usually commented this are people who aren't insane. So it usually works out quite well.
Okay.
Like 50-50. They're like, they're friends of ours. So they might be a little bit.
Tequila insane. Or rum?
I would say start with rum. Tequila will just find its way in there.
That is right. Tequila's like an ancient man, huh?
That's just how it happens, right?
He gets his way in there.
I mean, every time. Shenanigans.
It's fun for the moment. I'm not gonna lie.
It's always, but then you get to a point and you're like, "Oh, tequila, you pretty bastard."
What is it? That post-nut
clarity.
Post-nut clarity. Yeah.
Is that a thing for women?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, for sure.
And it's
for
like
everyone.
it's more like post-nut disgust.
No, that's definitely male as well. That's where you're just like, oh, I'm sick of myself. This is horrible. What have I done?
No, but it's more of I'm sick of him.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Men too. We're sick of ourselves. It's fine. Yeah.
I'm sure there's some dingbats that are like, so what are we?
Oh, they can't read. That's fine. Don't worry about them. They don't.
Why are we gonna make fun of people who can't read?
I'm dyslexic, so it really doesn't matter.
I just can't read. I don't even have that excuse.
Listen,
because I can barely read, so it doesn't matter. I make fun of everybody. If you can read, can't read.
I mean, listen. If you can't
You're
laugh
blind,
at yourself, what's the point?
You read Braille.
I mean, which is just with their fingers. It's fine. Totally reasonable thing. Let's see here.
What are you looking at? Why are you all up in my grill?
Sorry.
Huh, son?
My bad.
Son? No, I'm talking to one of the kids.
I am one of the kids.
What
I love-
did you need to ask me?
I love that she established immediate boundaries, and she's like, "How dare you?" And Cole's like,
Okay.
"I'm sorry, I did not
Turn
mean."
on the TV on low, okay? And then you can get some of my color paper.
There's some
You know what?
minced garlic up in there too.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Perfect.
Should I throw potatoes in here, Stino?
Actually, it's delicious. It tastes like a Skittle.
I mean, wow, you're having whole effects on yours.
Well,
This is
it's like
fantastic.
this tropical ginger beer, so like it's got a kick to it.
It's always delicious.
Something I tried. I got the regular ginger beer too, but I was trying. So where we at with those? Okay, we got some potatoes. What we got cut? You cut any onions yet?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
already got
put
the
some
onions
onions, some peppers, and put it in there.
Clean them off.
Yeah, it's all in there. Some garlic.
You clean them off.
Did he clean his potatoes, Cole?
I clean everything off. I just rinse it off, clean it off, wash it off.
Listen,
Well,
always,
that's the
always,
flavor.
always clean the food you're baking with. Just to start, it's a reasonable thing, right?
Cooking, baking. Jezreel. Oh, dang. Everybody wants to wash their ass all of a sudden.
I can do it.
No, you can't. I need somebody to cut the cabbage.
I'm the cat. You got a sushi.
Okay, you could. You could. It's possible. You have to be careful, though. Not you. You. Now, the cabbage is over there. All right. All right.
Lindsay, you're a general at war. This is fantastic.
Remember, this is
You're doing great. I love it.
Wow.
Not you. You
I
over
learned
there.
how to cook when I was 3.
Oh, well.
Okay, so y'all didn't know that? Well, I told y'all this before. Okay, so and not to turn like a goofy story morbid, but that was like part of me understanding when my mother was going through depression, and she wasn't getting her ass up to feed me.
Yeah.
So you know, I guess I have the kind of personality. Once I ask you so many times, I do it myself, and so I figured it out. And I was 3 years old, so I'm not saying I didn't burn down a couple toasters, and stove tops, but I mean, I'm good now. I'm feeding kids. I've almost got an 18-year-old. I've succeeded.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Once they make it to 18, it's like I've made it. Like I did it.
I don't disagree.
You want okay? First, we're gonna cut it before. Okay, but I have to show you how to cut it. So this really doesn't mean anything for me because I got my anyway. All right, so we're gonna cut it down like this.
I love that. That's how I talk to the spirits in my house. No one else can see them either.
And then we're gonna cut.
Don't just shit in the comments.
That was Kyle. He said, "That's how I talk to the spirits in my house. No one else can see them either." It's perfect. It's
No, I
hilarious.
definitely talk to my ancestors when they get a little snippy like that. No.
I mean, that's just how things work.
All right, so now you're gonna take some pieces like this, and you're just gonna cut like this. Okay.
Oh.
Now you're gonna keep your finger right here. Always keep it here. Okay.
Cole, just so you know, your mom is in the comments trying to set you up.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, is that good or bad?
Well, first she said, "Is the guest married?" Cole is single.
He is not married.
And then
I am
said,
not married. I am
I've
divorced.
already asked.
and then
That's long over.
listen, her next comment is, "Cole, you should ask for her number. Jack needs siblings." Which, you know, I mean, right out of the gate, it's quite aggressive. But hey, that's your mom, not
I
mine.
fucks with it. Like that's how moms are. You know, moms see it. They're like, hold on now. Okay, there's no time to be playing around right now. You're 30. How old are you, Cole?
This is 6. She's got 5 more.
Huh?
I'm the oldest of 6. She's got 5 more kids.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a whole bunch of kids too.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're like a caravan of trouble.
All right. Huh? Yes. You didn't know you okay, y'all don't be paying attention to nothing.
The best part is Kenzie can now say, "When I was 3, I was doing this kind of stuff," and just immediately shame them. Perfect.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it later, okay? You need to pay more attention to things.
You see, you got a sous chef. I have a bartender.
Well, listen,
Hi,
Grayson, how are you, sir?
I'm
Okay, go
really
sit down. You guys, you two go sit down.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
now, okay, actually, get me a big pot, big bowl. You throw this away.
This is all
Are
right.
we allowed to partake in cannabis on this show?
You can do whatever you'd like, as long as you're enjoying yourself.
Ohio
That's what
and
matters.
Colorado. It's legal
I like
everywhere.
your shopping skills.
So weed is legal everywhere that is broadcasted in the show right now. So.
Oh, for real? It is legal in Ohio, huh?
Yeah, as of like
How long has
4
it
months
been
ago.
legal in Ohio now?
Yep,
Like 7 minutes, 10
October.
tops. Yeah, it's all right. It's legal up in Canada because we have distracted all the people with weed. It's perfect.
Okay, so is it true? Like, say, like one of my kids says, "Hey, mommy, I don't want to be a girl no more." I'm like, I can't be like, chill out, wait till you're 18, or they're gonna arrest me.
That is currently what people are saying. I don't play those shenanigans personally because I just say, hey, if you're gonna be, if that's the environment you want, that's the environment you want. But
It's tough. Come on, man.
yeah,
I said, shut up.
Yes, you can go more.
Okay, come on, keep it. Okay, now you rinse it out. We're gonna put the pot over here,
Right there.
right? Not pot, bowl. It's just a bowl, and we're gonna rinse off, cut, rinse. Okay.
How you do it?
Yep.
That's how bartenders do it, bro.
Cut, rinse.
There we
You
go.
said what?
It was like short, but like this much. It was like, and I was just like, keep going.
Yeah.
Bro.
Listen. That top is another full like 2 shots. You gotta maximize. We voted for weed, and then we ran the country stoned for the next 8 years.
Bar.
That's basically it.
I want to refill it every 20 minutes.
Okay, so you've got your vegetables cut.
All my vegetables are good to go. We got a whole little
I didn't tell you to put them in a pan, but
mortgage board. Well, where was I gonna put them?
I can't help but to fuck with them.
Yeah. Listen, that's how things work.
You got another
Salt
pan.
on them too.
You got another pan to put the roast in, though, right?
I could do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 2 pans. Come on. How broke do you think I am? Last year that would have been a valid question, but I won some basketball, and I got my tax return that I was able to file my kid on it this year. So I bought the pans.
Also, he learned to
You
steal.
was able to file a kid this year, baby.
Yeah, I paid child support, bro.
There you go. LMFAO, she's mom approved. There we go. Now we're going. That is from Cole's mom. She approves of this union, and that's yeah. There you go. Fantastic.
I appreciate it. You said what? Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna fry up some apples. Okay. Give me all the apples. Give me the rest of the apples.
You gonna fry up some apples?
After school snack. Like.
Shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go in a pan. I'm gonna cut up some apples, or have one of the kids cut up some apples. Throw them in the pan with some butter, sugar, and cinnamon. Probably a little bit of nutmeg too.
Why are we cooking roast when we're cooking that right now?
Because it's quick. That takes like 5 seconds. How are you gonna see me do it? Like,
I mean, have you seen Cole?
day.
It's gonna take longer than 5 seconds. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, he's not. Well, I was just gonna show y'all, but I cook all day long. I can't. Like, I got 7 kids, so
I mean,
everybody. I have a 17-year-old, and when he walks through the store, he's like bigger than me. I won't admit it in front of him, though. I'm still bigger than him. I'm gonna beat his ass.
That's right.
But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get so like when I moved out of the nest and started living with my baby mama at the time before we had our kids, I used to cook for her, and I would just cook so much and not realize that it's just the two of us. She'd be like, "Why did you make this much?" I'd be like, "I don't know." So I only know one recipe.
Gonna eat it.
Someone's
gonna eat it. Someone's gonna eat it. That's whenever I was married, my ex-husband was like that. He was like, "Why did you even make this? I don't eat these." And at the time we only had like 4 kids. I was like, "They're gonna devour these in like a day." Like, just throw it out there.
Especially teenagers, man.
Teenagers they are a bottomless pit. There's no that's just being a teen. I remember me as a teen. I'm like, I could eat. So I eat what I eat now. Ridiculous.
There's a bunch of y'all too, huh?
You said what?
There's a bunch of Dino too. Dino, you got a bunch of siblings, right?
Yeah, I'm the youngest of 5. and we all worked at a machine shop. So when we ate, it was like an entire goat at the end of the day, or like 7 pans of lasagna, and that was our dishes. Because yeah,
Y'all farm boys. Y'all ate a lot.
bro, that was the funniest part. Was like we're moving steel in a hot environment all day long. You're like, it's not good for your smell. I'll tell you that much. That was always the issue. Was now as soon as we got home, it was a race for the shower, and then half
Nice.
the people would have a shower
It
before
does
food,
matter.
and half would be after food. So you're like, go sit over there, you stinky bastard.
Okay, Cole's mom. I got a vote. I have a question. Okay,
Alright.
JoJo, you're 7, right? 6. You're 8. Okay, you're 7. And see, I get them all confused.
That's fair.
And then you're 9, right? Okay, so I was letting a 9-year-old cut. Now the 8-year-old wants to cut. Should I allow the 8-year-old to cut?
I
don't let
mean,
my kid cut, but he's uncoordinated as fuck.
has he ever been in a knife fight? Let's start there.
I think it's
have you ever been in a knife fight in school?
A knife fight?
Yeah.
Maybe with rulers.
They don't hold knives.
They don't have.
She got prepared immediately. She was like, wow. She had the knife.
I mean,
and you was like, you were stabbed like.
I'm not gonna let my kid cut nothing until he realizes he's not left-handed. Like,
no, I mean,
like, come on, man, you pick the pencil off with the wrong hand. Like,
that's sexy when he turns like 20 something, and the girl goes, why do you have a nub for a finger? Oh, well, when I was like 3, I cut an onion, and you learn.
Yeah. So just Cole's mom has said I don't even approve of Cole cutting. Honestly, so
nobody thinks I should be using knives ever. That's general consensus.
It's very sketchy.
That's legit.
Yeah.
That's legit. Okay, everybody.
Do I seem dumb? Is that what it is?
No. You just don't look like you have the dexterity or knife skills, but you do. So it's like you've proven us all wrong. We're all just waiting for the eventuality of like, oh my God, I have no one figure.
A lack of coordination.
He is very. I was an athlete. I played basketball. I boxed.
How tall? You're tall?
He's almost clear.
That's another thing. When people don't know me in person, they're like, "You have short man energy." I'm like,
100%. Yeah.
I've literally been told that.
Yeah.
Maybe you should put the camera lower or something. Like angles. Angles are everything.
Now you look like you're making up for something. You're like, yeah, I'm 20 feet tall. That's exactly how everyone looks at me. Like, that's not factual.
You're tall.
You notice I'm like above, like,
like
counters and shit, cabinets and shit, right?
I really look forward to us doing this, and I'm going to stand beside you and
I'm
make
5'4". Everything is like that.
Yeah, exactly. Kenzie, that's how tall my wife is. I'm 6'2", 6'3", and I used to be 500 pounds. Now I'm a modest 260. And I still look like a land monster, so it's fine. It's
Well, this is the thing. Big guys are the best, though. Like you can eat the boulder.
I mean, listen.
The
if you're cold, we're warm.
Exactly. Oh my goodness, the heat ratio. Oh my goodness, it's like I'm like a starfish.
Yeah, and listen. Also, it's just one of those things where I'm like, oh,
I'm Patrick. You are my rock.
Like, oh, you're cold. Here's my arm. It's on fire. No problem.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have chocolate pudding shots still.
Chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding.
In case anyone's interested, you can buy us a shot. If
99-cent shots.
99
pudding shots. These have vodka and pudding.
Yeah.
Did y'all put chocolate pudding once because I'm black?
No. We had it for a few weeks. Yeah.
No, that was last week. They're just nobody bought any last week.
Yeah, because it's chocolate pudding shot.
They're delicious. There's like a mudslide.
Yeah, but it looks like doo-doo. That's the problem. Okay.
Like do something with strawberries. You can't go wrong with strawberries unless someone's allergic. And then
they don't deserve to live. Okay, if they're allergic to strawberries, then they don't. Life's not for you, friend.
I'm allergic. This is gross.
What you have? Once you have your roast, I buttered the pan. Once you put your roast in the pan, get that ranch. Now you probably got the packet. I get the whole thing because I use this.
So what about the packet of ranch?
Get your packet of ranch and your packet of the gravy mix that I never know how to pronounce.
Maybe, man.
Fine.
Oh,
Au
on
jus.
you.
Is
Okay.
it au jus? Okay, I
Au
thought
jus.
so, but I thought I was so wrong.
Listen,
Au
if
jus
anyone
wrong.
pronounces it, if they say you pronounced it wrong, you tell them that they need to go back to school because they're dumb. Just immediately.
Okay,
Even if you and I would
I like
purposefully
telling people
pronounce it
that.
wrong just to fuck with them
I
because
do
that's just
that
fun.
all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Well, you
That's
can make
only
gravy out of au jus, but like it is two different things.
What
absolutely.
exactly is it? It's just
Uh,
crazy.
like
It
a
would
lot
be
of people use it as like a dip for sandwiches,
Right.
and
right.
But
other
what's
times
the
it's like
mixture content?
So
Like
the
if
the
we were
difference
made it,
is it would be the fluid from having thickened it to make a gravy, right?
gotcha.
So it would be more potent. Also, you may want to add some wine to it, wine, shallots, a few other things that will make it really bring out a lot of flavor. It's a very potent mix, right? So when you dip it, like you can use it for a
For your
sandwich, and you
French,
like dip
yeah,
a steak sandwich in it.
for like a
It's like,
French dip.
man, it pops. You know?
an
Right.
Italian beef. Have you ever had an Italian beef? That's you dip it in au jus typically.
Yeah.
I've seen what are those the beef ribs, the big ass fucking. I mean,
Yeah.
you get a bit. They throw those in au jus for like I don't know 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Restaurants when you order them, when people order them like a beef rib, they'll throw it in the au jus to give it like that fucking flavor and then send it out to you. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's used for a lot of different stuff.
No, it works well.
Like it's basically just greasy broth, if I'm honest.
Well, it's going to have a lot more flavor too, right? And also you can use it if you're searing any sort of steaks. You can also deglaze the pan, and that will create an au jus that really adds a lot of flavor. Because you don't need a lot like gravy. A lot of people will smother stuff in gravy, which I'm all for because I'm a fat guy at heart, and I'll never not be a fat guy in my heart.
It really just depends on what we're eating.
Yeah, like if you gave me a plate of potatoes covered in gravy, I'm like, I'm good. Let's have seconds.
No,
I'm down.
100%. Add some cheese. Have you ever had disco fries?
What is that?
Disco fries.
I think it's a New Jersey thing, and it's French fries, gravy, mozzarella cheese, and something else. I think I'm missing something,
It's
but it's a
similar
whole
to
bunch of
poutine. It
goodness.
sounds like
To
Well,
what?
poutine.
poutine.
Poutine
That
is
sounds
a
nasty.
Canadian dish. Absolutely. It's very French, which you're like, yeah, they're the worst.
Okay,
Very
yeah, they're
smelly
nasty.
people.
That's
in general.
the first, I was like poutine. We're having poutine for dinner. The first time I
Exactly.
heard
It
it.
sounds like some booty thang.
They say that is definitely a French thing. That they're like that, and they would try and
French are
switch it up.
nasty.
I mean, they're a dirty bunch of people, but what can you do? They're leading the fight of the resistance. So hey, they don't have time for showers. It's an understandable thing. But realistically, yeah. So that's a big dish in Canada where it's curd and like cheese curds and things that make a poutine spectacular.
We'll have to try the disco fries. It does sound a little different.
All right.
I'm always down to try new stuff. Am I throwing this up now?
So
Yeah, foil.
Yeah. I thought about that too. I was like, I probably need foil for this
You
recipe.
could put your vegetables and everything in there too.
yeah,
Put it in with the roast.
Jesse.
Different.
Hey, that's who I need.
I believe you just
All
hit the
right.
$sign thing on Cole's.
Okay, this ain't working for one thing. Okay, hold up. That's not a good thing. Does your charger not work?
What does that mean?
Nothing yet.
Okay, so am I putting the vegetables in with the roast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You're talking all that shit. I thought we were doing this separately.
Listen, so hold on. First, your brother said, "Mother, this ain't eHarmony," and her response was, "Grayson, no shit. Very few of our relationships entail harmony. So shenanigans. That's also your mom is savage.
I don't know,
Yes,
man.
she is. I love her.
I'm a
She's
little
quite
bit of
savage.
a lover. That's the problem. My mom's like, you don't. My mom was always telling my sister, she's like, you can love a rich man better than you can love a poor man. I'm like, Jesus.
Honestly, they're all the same. You just gotta just yeah. Oh.
Listen, you just got to find one that's not retarded. That's all.
Exactly.
It's a very
Or
simple.
whose retardedness you can tolerate.
100%. Listen, there are varying degrees, and some people are very emotionally stable and they can handle a lot of idiot, and that's okay, right? But some people can't, and that
Bro,
is.
I figured it out, okay? Because I was with my baby mama for 7 years, and that girl is dumb. Okay, she makes me look smart. Okay, let's put it like that. And I just zone out. I just zone out all the time, all the time.
I mean, where's the lie? That's a fair point. Fair point.
Oh, y'all ain't right. I'm girl power. That's all I'm gonna say. I just right. Don't talk bad on baby mamas.
Yeah,
Where's
well, she
where's
deserves it.
the
She got.
that
She
makes
knows.
sense,
She
huh?
knows what she did.
She knows what she did. Well, listen, that's I have no comment for that. Okay, this ain't farmers only then.
All right. So this is this ready to go in the oven?
Yeah.
All right. Let's throw that.
Did you put more butter on it? I like a lot of butter. Do you like butter?
It's in there somewhere.
Okay, then that's not enough. But okay.
Listen,
It's
Kyle.
not okay. I'll throw more in there. I got a whole bunch.
Hey, before you do anything, Kyle has donated $2. That is 2 shots.
Thanks, Kyle.
There's 2 shots.
Is that Kyle's real picture?
Yeah. So Kyle now has long hair.
He looks
And
like a distinguished caveman.
he absolutely is. There's
Dude,
no question
I've
there.
been calling him the caveman from Geico for years.
Yeah, he
It's
does not.
probably been like a year, but
It
regardless.
has been like
I love
3 months.
handlebars. Does he have handlebars?
No, but he does have a full beard like mine.
No,
Kyle
Kyle will have
even taller
handlebars
than I
by
am.
this weekend because you said that.
Yeah.
I love handlebar. My grandma, I only knew one black man with a handlebar mustache. And me and my cousin caught my grandma like straddling them in the living room one night.
I mean, handlebar mustache has a lot of power. That's only reasonable. It
That's what I was
gains
thinking,
so
too.
much authority. Yeah.
There's
I
no
was like,
footage
damn.
on it.
All right.
Oh!
One. All right.
Move.
Look at that stuck at the bottom.
Be a man.
Okay,
Get your tongue
children
in
are
there, you
now
dirty pervert.
quarantined from. No, you cannot, and I'm telling you no more. Go sit down. I know it's not fair.
Life's not fair. Just tell him. Sometimes you just have to. I've had a handlebar. Kyle admits it. He has a handlebar. Has had a handlebar before.
I like
Me,
that.
I don't have that.
You one time. Well, like 20.
If I grew a mustache, I'd grow a handlebar, even if I was
mean-
still female and all. Like I'd be dope.
Listen.
If I grew a
Hey.
mustache that's a female, I'd just keep it lined up and straight. Like you can't.
Listen.
This is the thing. I may have a mustache, but you wouldn't be able to say it ain't fresh.
That's fair. Listen, you have to own it. You have to own it. That's a totally reasonable thing.
Well,
Also-
I mean, we're not allowed to assume your gender anymore anyway, so I don't think it would matter.
Kyle
I
has
do
said,
not.
I've had a handlebar, and also, who wants a mustache ride? So, Kyle's just throwing it out there.
That is in the oven. And it's so
He's
hot.
trying to give you a mustache ride, Cole.
Yeah, well, listen,
Oh.
I don't know.
He's been on my dick for a few months now. He told me he loved me yesterday. So,
He's being a supportive friend, you numbnuts. That's fine.
Oh, I didn't do mine
Kristen,
yet.
which
I've
one of
been
them
actually
is the
quiet.
farmer? Oh,
I'm high. I've been slacking. I'm not putting these in there just yet.
well, that will happen.
I do
Did you-
appreciate
Yeah,
the
you
$2.
guys have
guys.
distracted me. It's like I'm sure.
Well, we have that effect. Cole, did you do 2 shots? Because he did give $2.
Yeah, I took 2 shots. Yeah.
Easy. What are you trying to do here, there, buddy?
But I distract her, so I'm like, I'm trying to,
All you're doing is displaying your poor decisions, sir. That's all. That's all you're doing.
I've had too much to drink already.
If I didn't have a dress on, I'll show my 6-pack real quick.
I mean, that would put
You're
both
not
of us to
paying me
shame.
that much.
There you go.
I don't have a 6-pack. Let's talk about this. Let's not bring that
I
up.
do.
I don't. I'm saying I don't.
I'm so proud of my 6-pack.
As you should be. That's quite
A
difficult.
guy broke up with me because I had a 6-pack and showed my 6-pack off.
And it's not like he was
I
dead.
mean, you obviously needed to do better. That's fine. Like he's
I
not worth
definitely
it.
did.
Yeah. no,
But like, sometimes you get like digmatized.
listen, I've never experienced it. I've been more the wizard behind it. That's why
Yeah.
I'm married with my wife for 16 years. That's
So
exactly
you
how it works.
digmatized it. You
100%.
digmatized it. Yeah.
Listen, there's no question
He
there.
was crazy
years?
though. Like he broke my car and everything.
Oh well, it happens.
Like
You've been with Victoria for 16 years.
Yeah, she hasn't murdered me yet. It's quite surprising. I'll be honest. I am the most surprised about this.
You married her when she was like in high school. Yeah.
And listen, that's the advantage of having an Asian wife is she'll always look young, and when I look like old sour milk, people will go, "Oh, you must have money." I'm like, "Nope, don't have that either. Just a big wiener. That's all." I'm 6'2" with a big wiener. That's what I got. It's something.
that's a good like it's a good underdog thing though, because everybody always expects the white boy to have the little wiener, and
Of course.
you guys don't have to be so jealous all the time.
Listen, if you know what you're doing, you'll be fine. You just gotta make her happy. Look, make her happy first, and then she'll let you do all sorts of weird shit. That's just
The
how
stroke
that works.
always counts like 100% though. Like if the stroke, like you can have a big dick and a terrible stroke.
I mean, listen.
Look, the average dick works in my favor because I know nobody's staying with me if they don't love me. So
I think that's why we're so stupid. Like we need to be more like sometimes women just need to be a little bit more shallow like men.
Listen, there is a lot more to having a partner and or a teammate than wiener size. They have to be able to bring the groceries in one shot. Very important, right? They know how to do
if
things
it's
for
3,
you.
I'm clowning you.
I mean, listen, come on, that's ridiculous. That's come on, that's what arms and shoulders are for. It's not. Come on, one shot. Don't spend so much time. That's ridiculous, people. One shot, that's it. No more.
There should be a grocery Olympics.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there is in like some European country. They're weird over there. They race cheese and all sorts of madness. So
the grocery Olympics.
They
yeah.
race cheese.
Oh yeah, they send a wheel of cheese down a hill, and the first person down the hill chasing it wins. They usually win horrible broken bones and trauma to their face, but success some way. I don't know. It's quite if you Google
Is that in a white country?
Like an exceptionally white country in the northern part of Europe where they have nothing to live for.
Bro.
Yeah. Just activities, and there's like, oh, we do lots of things here, and you're like, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely like, how about having
that is like the whitest accent. Like you're like, there's no flavor in y'all's DNA whatsoever. When you say
y'all's, you just said y'all's, and you're talking about flavor in anybody's DNA.
I say y'all.
Y'all's.
Yeah. You said y'all.
Okay, but I'm Southern. Okay, that just sticks with me.
You said y'all's like you was being choked by a donkey. Y'all.
I mean,
I'm from Texas. Like, yeah, that's gonna stick with me. But y'all, like, come on, look at Reba McEntire. Okay, she's been living in Hollywood for like 40 years. That accent don't go. It don't leave, bro.
I don't think it's the fact that you said y'all. It's more so that you pluraled a plural word.
Oh,
y'all is plural.
You ever heard of y'all? Y'all div is like it's got 3 it's a y'all would have. It's got like 3 apostrophes.
I mean, why don't you just talk in clicks and signs with your hands? Because that's not English, sir. That's just absolutely not. How dare you?
It's an easier English.
Don't think I'm gonna understand it.
I mean, that's fair. That is why we use the communication of food, people. Because words just aren't enough. And there's not a good OnlyFans market for men. It's fine. It's we have to use food. That's how we do it. So
it's like mukbangish. Like
have you guys done a mukbang or whatever it's called?
But we thought about it.
I used to be 500 pounds. That was just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's fine. That's just.
It was over 300 pounds at one point. So yeah, we've done it. Like just not on camera.
I was over 100 pounds at one time.
You're the size of a bird. Like, how is that? Like, if anything, I'm assuming you had a backpack filled with bricks. That's only
100 pounds.
The only way you're getting over 100 pounds is with like carrying around books or something. I don't know what it was.
I want to say the last time I was under 100 pounds was like 22 years ago. I was like 8 years old. So
that's why I started fitness, because I was under 100. I was like 97. So I was like, I was worse. Right now I'm like, I'm at least I'm like 115.
I mean, you and 7 more people could make a real human being. Like that's very
Yeah, no,
small.
like my kids, like all
Yeah.
my kids are one of me.
Yeah, well, listen, it's quite alarming. Let's be honest. It's for me. It's always that people will just look at me and there's like, oh, you're not a real person. I'm like, nope, definitely not a real person because I just have like a just ridiculous arm span and people just like, oh, like when I went to visit Cole, I kept on ordering things through Uber Eats and we would just go get food. And he's like, can you just stop eating? He's like, I can't eat anymore. And I'm like, that's good food, man. And then you have to understand, I'm
I
like
like
not.
food.
I got an appetite. That's the funny part.
Oh yeah, and
I'll fuck some shit up.
yeah.
But Dino came over and he was just, I'm just like, I'm drowning
Yeah.
calories here.
He's like an enthusiast, and I'm like an Olympic eater. And I'm like, no, I eat an entire half a cow, and it just disappears.
You're just devout. You're a Homer Simpson. Why he's pink?
Yeah, with the donuts, just more.
I mean,
it's 100% how that works.
I drink like he eats, though. Like if I'm honest, I put alcohol down. And people are like, "Are you even drunk?" I'm like, "No, not even remotely." I don't.
That's a toxic part of me. I like that out of guys. I'm like, here, take another.
Keep going.
That's toxic.
He eats like a Greek. I drink like one.
Listen, that's. I feel like now, Cole, when I come down, we're gonna have a little showdown, and that's fine. That's fine. I just feel bad. I feel bad for your liver.
Can I be the ref?
Oh, by all means. Listen, I feel bad for your liver.
Baby mama's Irish, bro. Come on.
Yes, my friend, but I am a Greek man. There is nothing I cannot do. Okay,
You're an American.
And listen, I've survived my Asian wife not killing me. She definitely is poisoning me, but that's no death yet. So trust me, many have tried.
But she's doing it slowly, so it really doesn't count.
I think she's just the one Asian that doesn't know math, and she can't figure out the dosage for a fat guy. That's basically what it is.
Enough.
It's one of those things. See, she even admits, she says, "Oh no, I'm Marge," because she provides the donuts for my. It just doesn't stop. Does
that make me Bart?
I mean, probably. Listen, that's okay. Let's see. Grayson, you remember what happened when he was left to his own devices, right? You want another stint with someone like his baby mama? Because I won't avoid jail time if I got to go through that shit again.
What are you talking about?
I mean, man, your mom is aggressive. I mean, I wouldn't introduce any girls to her, just in general.
Stop doing that. Many years ago.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
The last one she found out about was because I needed money because I was having a baby. I was like, I guess I need I need some dollars or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, listen, and she just said, "Good luck with that. I'll see you later," and just walked away.
She said, "I ain't helping you this time."
Oh no, it wasn't about this time. It was just, "I'm not helping you," and just walked away. Just, yeah.
No,
I mean, she doesn't mince words. She doesn't mince words
like that. Like because I'm kind of like that too. I've told you, I taught you how to be. So don't sit here and come talking about you didn't visit me in jail. I wasn't supposed to.
Listen, that's not in my schedule. I'm sorry. You went there where I can't follow. You're on your own, right? It's my father was
on the same page as me. That's my problem.
Look, thank you so much. What's up?
What's up?
Speedo. I mean, you got a great picture, but that's not real. So I'm assuming you're a man older than me.
For following. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it greatly. Thank you. But yeah, no, that was my parents. Like, hey, I've educated you to make right decisions. If you make stupid decisions, you're on your own. We're here where things make sense. You have traveled where it doesn't.
She educated me to make smart decisions. Get the fuck out of here. She has guys coming over and having me call him uncle. What the fuck?
Isn't that what white people do though?
Yes.
They have.
And I don't agree with it one bit.
Like, I think it was Rocky Horror Show, and she was like, "This is your uncle," and it was like,
my baby mama literally was doing that to my kid. I'm like, you gotta quit doing that. You gotta quit doing. You're gonna fuck him up.
I mean, listen, that's one thing that even my wife, she's like, you refer to older people as aunt and uncle. I'm like, no, I don't do that shit. You know why? I have aunts and uncles. I'm good.
You say Mr.
Yeah, I have no problem saying sir, Mr., Mrs. Happily, that's fine. I have no problem showing you respect.
Jim?
Hey,
None of
this
them
gray
have
in my
seen
beard.
my children.
Yeah,
they all know I've got 7. They're like, "Where are these?" You shall not see them, sir.
Yeah. Why do you want to see them? That's absolutely not. None of your damn business. Listen, even
Except for the one that took him to the arcade, though. He was like, "I want to take him to the
come on.
arcade." I was like, "All right, you know what?
You don't have best
Okay.
That's
track
different.
record.
You don't have the best track record either. I mean, listen, this is that's fantastic. That's
I like how my
one of those-
brother and my mom are just fighting in the comments now. I just started a whole family drama. It's on my own
That's
show.
family."
I feel like that's just a regular Tuesday for you guys. It's you
It
know,
That's
is.
like,
Yeah.
well, like I think it's toxic if a family doesn't argue and fight.
listen, if you don't fight, are you family? It's just come on, right?
Aha!
Hey, when I hear people who are married and they're like, we don't argue, I'm like, then you're roommates.
You a lying ass
You're
bitch.
roommates. That's it. You're
Or
not
you're
real
weird, or your husband's gay and he doesn't give
I'll
a fuck
fight.
about
I just be
you.
saying my opinion. Everybody calls me a dick, so.
people. Well, that's
can
more
see
so
that.
just factual. Yeah. Let's see. I am enjoying your stream. Thank you very much, Speedo. Too. We appreciate you. Thank you for your
That's your
support.
name, Speedo?
Well, it's
Uh-huh.
SP_ED.
The special ed. The special ed, bro.
Special ed 02.
That's
I was
special
trying to be
ed.
nice. I don't want to accuse somebody of being in special ed, especially special ed 2. That means you graduated special ed 1, but you still got to be
Yeah,
in
white
special
men
ed.
have
It's
to
a little
be
bit.
careful with their words nowadays.
Oh, fuck that shit. I'll say retard. Fuck, I don't give a shit. What are you going to do to me? Cancel me?
Wonder why
Good luck.
what your opinion is.
To stop being scared of special ed. Motherfucker.
Well, I don't want to accuse him. That's ridiculous. I wait for people to show that they're in special ed. Like I refer to Cole as my retarded friend in Cleveland. It's fantastic. And I
Okay,
don't
so
know
y'all
how.
shall not judge me.
No.
for- I was
Listen.
washing my stove off and stuff because y'all wasn't gonna catch me on like.
Are you talking about me or one of your boyfriends?
Kenzie, just
I don't got that many boyfriends. Shut
Not
up.
you.
Fuck
I'm talking to my mom right now. My mom's talking about whatever. She's
I don't know how I
avoided jail time for somebody I stabbed. She's talking about me. What you talking about with somebody else? Because she stabbed me one time too.
She is a stabber. Let's be honest. That seems we're not fighting. This ain't fighting. Y'all will most definitely know when we're fighting. I feel
That
like
is
that.
funny because my
That's
fucking
valid.
kid is so white bread. Okay, like so he's with his mom. Like kind of just takes after his mom. His mom, they're just soft people in general, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like
No,
they're
no.
soft
Your cheeks
spoken.
are rosy
They don't
red.
get. And
They're-
my son's like that. Okay, and
They're gentle spirits.
right. And so, which is funny because they're all Irish. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
But this Christmas, my mom came over,
Yeah.
and my whole family was over for Christmas in my house. I hosted Christmas the first time ever.
Yeah.
And my mom was literally just having a conversation, like how we bickered. It's the same thing. What's going on right now?
Right.
And we're not even arguing. We're actually agreeing with each other, but we're just like
Get out.
adding to the subject,
Mhm.
And my kid runs to the room from his room and says, "Stop fighting!"
That's yeah. That seems
We're not
like
even
a thing.
fighting.
Huh?
Special ed 2. I'm not sure what you mean. PC requirements. We don't have any. You could just use your phone. I'm not sure what you mean. But yeah. Oops, wrong
No,
phone.
there's no PC requirements.
What? Cybergun?
Say whatever you want. We'll judge you after.
Oh yeah. If
I
anyone
judge you
feels,
after and during and after.
oh, listen. If anyone thinks that I'm looking down on you, just know that I am. And not only am I have free healthcare up here, but also I'm Greek and taller than you. I definitely look down on you. Just immediately. Just
I'm
be
gonna
very
go
clear.
Who cares?
If something happens, I'm like, I could just walk into a hospital. It's great, and they'll just fix me.
I cut my finger off washing dishes last year. And that's the most
See,
like
I told you.
that's the most
How?
white trash thing you can hear, right? And
I'm
I
s-
wasn't a knife. That's the funny part. A glass just broke. A cup just
A g-
blew up in my hand. I don't know. I just picked it up and I put a sponge in there like this and look,
I
cut my
Did
finger
like the
off.
blood like
I-
squirt out like a movie?
I
Yeah,
mean,
dude. Well, that's the funny part. Is like I didn't want to look at it, so I went in my brother's room. I was like, he was living with me at the time. I was like, "Is it bad?" He's like, "Oh no." I'm like, "Do I need to go to the hospital?" He's like, "Oh no." I was like, "That means I gotta go to the hospital." He's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
yeah.
So
That will.
I went to the hospital, and then the motherfuckers trying to charge me like $1,300.
Nibble.
That's fair.
Go fuck yourself.
Let me see. All right. So, by the way, what's your PC specifications? I have no idea. I have an Asian friend. He built me a computer. Cole's on a phone, and Kenzie's also on a phone. We're good.
I
It's
wanted to use
complex
my
or simple.
laptop, but
I
it
have a
wouldn't let
laptop
me.
now. That's the funny part. I just don't
Listen,
try putting it in my kitchen.
what's the point of using a laptop when you can just have your magical computer that fits in the palm of your hand? It's so
I
much better.
wanted to talk on my phone too. Well, I thought you guys were going to be boring, so
I
Oh
just,
no, no, no.
I'm joking. I'm
He's
joking.
he's Texas white and I'm Greek. We're not boring. Yeah.
I'm
We
just
look,
joking. I
I'm
love
like
you
Kevin
guys.
Gates
look,
over
we
here.
don't get pulled over by the police, but like
Oh,
shenanigans still. It's one of those
pulled
things.
over
Yeah.
It's
regularly.
Cole. Cole will randomly insult me just to make sure I'm alive. So we're.
That's a caring friend. It's a
To
caring
be
friend.
fair, if it makes you feel better, I don't just do that to you. I
Yeah.
do that to everybody that I love.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I don't. Now I feel like I, I
I
feel like
hurt
AD from
Oh,
everybody's
it's a
feelings.
short
Love Is
list. Don't worry.
Blind.
It's a short list, Kenzie. Angie says hello to everyone. Hello, Angie.
Hi,
So,
Welcome.
Andy,
Angie.
That would be nice because I love difficult
So
games.
have
I
you
mean,
guys watched Love Is Blind season 6?
oh, with the lady with the weird face. I mean,
you are about
Who's
the
got the weird
13th
face?
female to tell me to
well,
watch this
it's
shit.
the lady who's like, I look like Megan Fox, and you're like, yeah, Megan Fox's face
But
on
she
Jay Leno's chin.
did.
I mean,
She had a Megan Fox chin.
no, she has a Jay Leno chin, a Megan Fox face. It's very,
Same thing.
I
She
mean,
looks like Megan
Different
Fox. I'm
wig
watching.
it's
and
listen,
eyes. The
I've
eyes
been
are more like.
watching Love Is Blind for so long that after all is said and done, you're just like, I think they're just getting worse and worse people because some of these
No,
people are
100%.
absolutely nuts. And like I love it; it's very enjoyable. But also, you're like, our life is great in comparison to these fucking weirdos. It's very yeah.
So, do y'all
I
remember
only watched the
Flavor of
season because
Love?
there were black people in it. So.
I mean, I just love when people ask these leading questions to try and see if someone's fat, and I'm like, that's not gonna work, man. You gotta. They're like, oh, so what would you normally order
I
at a
was
restaurant?
surprised there
Tell
was
me
no one that
everything.
was fat.
I mean,
Isn't this the reason why? Why? Because like everybody was like really attractive
yeah.
on there,
The
and I
first
thought
few.
that was kind of unfair. Shouldn't this like have at least a little mixture of some like, dare I say it, unattractive people?
I mean, there's a lot of ugly people that are procreating out there, and like I have issue with it, but you know,
I do
they
too. I
deserve
kind of be
love.
pissed whenever I see ugly people together, and I'd be like,
Yeah. Well, it's even harder because you're like, oh, like everyone deserves love, but like there are too many ugly people procreating in my opinion.
no,
No.
I'd be like that. I'd be like, I appreciate your love. I love your love, but fuck your love. But I
Absolutely.
love your love.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves
It's just 'cause
love.
I'm
You go
jealous.
get it. That's what it is. You know, we make it
No,
happen.
you can get
There we go.
get
Hold on.
you can get fucked, but
Yeah.
like you can't get love.
There we go. Okay. How much did it cost? Like around $1,800, I think it was. Cheers, Victoria. Hi, Serge. Oh my God, Jay
was that
Leno and
called?
Megan Fox face. That's definitely a thing.
What's up, sir?
Yeah. Cole's like, if it makes you feel better, you're not special. That's
I know
also
exactly. See,
that's definitely a
thank
Cole
you.
move.
You got that. Say that. See,
And
and
my
I
wife's
don't.
like,
I
her
don't
boobs
feel
are not
better.
Megan Fox either, unfortunately. That's
I
also
don't.
true. I mean, that's I'm trying to buy a shot, but it's not letting me.
But I don't.
Yeah, no,
hurt
her
your
boobs did
feelings.
irritate the hell out of me. What's your wife's name?
Victoria.
Victoria. You were
Yeah.
oh my goodness, you were on point because the whole entire season, I kept on looking at her titties like, oh, like just ooh.
It's listen, it's there's nothing will draw a man's attention than weird boobs. So I think the criteria of that show is these people need to cause drama. That's also very true. Like look, it is entertainment, so I guess it would be cheaper for me because I'm from Prato, Italy. Absolutely. Like if you can get the right parts, you have no problem. But like
She's Greek like you, Dino.
I will punch you right in the I'm coming to your house tomorrow. So Kenzie, I'm actually getting on a bus tomorrow morning. I'm going
jealous.
12 hours. I go through Detroit, wait 3 hours, then go to Cleveland.
You're
And
going
then
a weird way.
he's also, yeah, I know. I'm like, I come back through Buffalo, but I go through Detroit. I don't know why. It's madness. But ultimately, I'm going to see him in one day, and then I'm going to punch him directly in the face for accusing
How
some
tall
Italian
are
man of
you?
being Greek. I'm 6'2", 6'3".
Oh,
And
y'all
well,
don't look like the whatchamacallits.
oh well. Also, too, I have like ridiculously large hands.
He's not gonna punch me because he's gonna be in a foreign place. Like, come on. Like, he needs me on his side. I'm an ambassador, if anything.
Listen, I'm gonna walk over and just flip your car over.
Gotta be like, yeah, no, I don't know this man, and he seems to be not green carded here at all. Like, send him back.
Yeah, her titties were squished. Her bra wasn't the right size. I mean that is a realistic problem.
Yeah,
right?
no, they was like,
Listen.
but then they also hung down.
Oh, it's like a uniboob.
And I felt like y'all
Yeah.
could hiking them bitches up a little bit, like post them up.
It's listen, you gotta look, ladies, go out, get yourself measured, get proper brassieres. I'm telling you, it'll change your life.
No titties. I'm built like a little boy, so I ain't got.
I mean, listen, and some heroes don't wear capes. What are you gonna do? You just have to. It's
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
you just need a mouthful. It's like a little gumdrop.
That's fine. Right, to each their own. But all right, so where are we at? Cole, do you have a thermometer in that? Do you know how long it's been in there? Because, no. Okay. So you might want to check on that. I'm not sure if you want to check on your roast, but
you can, but he covered his.
That shit ain't done, bro.
All right.
It should be 100%. Like you covered yours, and it's been like a half an hour. How long is this show?
Until we're finished and. Yeah.
Okay, well, I already made one, so when you want to see that one, at least I didn't put the vegetables in that one. I just made the roast, just to make sure I had something pre-made. So you know what I'm saying?
You're smarter than me.
I always wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? You put it in there and be like, oh, and we already have this one.
Mine's. Oh, we've done that kind of stuff, and we got called out for it because they're like, oh, come on, show us the shitty one. We're like, all right, we're gonna show you the shitty one too. And ta-da!
The meatloaf, yeah.
It was. They were still both good. So, yeah.
Oh no, it looks very flavorful. It just has the onions on there. It's just
where does Kenzie live?
away.
I may want to go visit with my new grandbabies. Jesus Christ.
I'm in Colorado right now. Colorado Springs. Come on, we can smoke some ganja. Did your mommy smoke? Does she partake? No. Okay, we can't smoke no ganja, then we won't.
Oh yes,
she smoked. She chain smoked cigarettes for many years. Trust me, I have asthma from it.
While you were pregnant, that's fine. Yeah, that's.
I don't have it. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Victoria loves that you are prepared as well. So.
Thank you. I tried.
My mom's voice is deeper than mine is.
For real, no, you kind of sound like what's his name, Bobcat, like Junior.
I get Michael Cera from Superbad.
That's
yeah.
I get that a lot. Like you sound like the dude from Superbad. I know.
Like a less.
When you told me Kermit, what you said?
Kermit. I get Kermit the Frog a lot too, or Patrick Mahomes.
I don't know who that is.
The quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. Because we have like this. We're both from Texas, and we have these soft voices. So I think that's what it is.
Soft, you said?
Kenzie, just so you know, Cole's mom has responded, girl, I got thrown out of the Coyote Ugly Bar in Denver for kicking a bouncer. I love Colorado. So, shenanigans.
Hey. No, all day. I ain't even mad at it.
Cool. I can't unhear Kermit now. Oh, that's perfect. So,
I can't go to too many bars. They be trying to make me the unicorn. I don't like that.
I mean,
what is the unicorn?
Couples try to make me their third.
Yeah.
Oh.
They be backing me in the corner. I'm little, so I be like, oh. I just started being kind of cued on to what people was doing, and then I realized, oh, this happens a lot. I can't go out no more because everybody wants to fuck me. So I was like, no.
We saw you from across the bar.
Like, look, know the power you have. I guess I don't know.
I use it somewhat, but I probably I've gotta start using it for like the right reasons. Not necessarily good or bad, just the right reasons.
I mean that is reasonable.
Surge is right. That's another one I get. Is Charlie from Sunny? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And I can do that one.
I haven't really watched it.
We all know cats don't follow the laws of physics.
Listen, if you bring out Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it is not. It is not a balanced character.
Fucking dumbest show ever in such a good way.
It is aggressively stupid, but very entertaining. And Charlie is also like functionally retarded. No question there. So, can you pass for that? Probably. Yeah.
It would definitely piss me off.
I was built with this man body, and then they were like, give him a girl's voice just to fuck with in his whole life. Like, God damn it. Because, like, if I do this all day and don't say nothing, people are like, he's scary. But as soon as I open my mouth, they're like, you want like,
Oh.
no.
Hi, Miss Piggy. And it goes to
You
the
feel
hell.
like good people.
Yeah. That's yeah. I'm definitely I'm gonna change your name on my phone to Kermit. That's for sure. Yeah.
Piggy.
I mean, it's just that's the best I can do for Kermit. Just, yeah. I could do a mediocre Winnie the Pooh, which is like, oh bother, and but that even then sounds too fancy.
I've gotten so many nicknames because my. So I was like in an argument with somebody when I was working in a warehouse one time.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking shit to each other, and I said something back to. He said something first, and I said something back to him. He was like, "What is it about like big dudes with like these big packages with like little voices or whatever?" I was like, "All right, you win."
I
I
mean,
don't want to fight no more.
that's a kick directly in the dick, like just immediately. That's an aggressive shot. But realistically, not wrong.
Right.
Yeah. All right. That's why when people are like, "Hey, don't break my furniture," I'm like, I mean, I can't promise I'm not going to break your furniture because furniture's not made for me. That's
Is furniture really made for men? Besides
I mean,
to destroy?
like in all honesty, there have been times where I've bamboozled people with those kind of things because I'm smart about it, but it is always funny to watch people break furniture that I've already broken and then set up so you can't tell. Because then it's a little person who breaks it. And I'm like, what did you do? You fat piece of shit. And they're like, oh no. And it brings me joy.
It reminds me of Tommy Boy.
Kyle
what did you do?
Yeah. What did you do? Exactly. Kyle says, pretty sure my voice matches the package. Well, listen, sir. That is factual.
It looks like he sounds like this.
No. He sounds kind of like have you ever been to like a construction site and they put gravel in that spinning thing and then it makes sounds? That's kind of what Kyle sounds like. That is a pretty good imitation of him. I would, yeah. It's
a compensation thing. I think he pretends that's his voice because he's always also trying to convince me that he has a huge dick. I'm like, come on, man. He's like, I'm 6'6", even if I'm proportioned at all. I'm like, so you're not proportioned then? Like, give me a real answer.
Like, okay, but honestly, if that was the case, he's a giant person. If he didn't,
he's using logic to make his point, which makes me feel like it's not a logical answer.
Listen, that's some crazy white people Texas shit.
I probably have a bigger dick.
Logic doesn't make sense, Jack. That's a you problem, sir.
Have you all measured your dicks?
No, I'm afraid to know.
Do you measure from the top or from the bottom?
That's not the answer. That's not something I want answered.
From the side, it's big enough. I don't have to worry.
From the top, I don't want to know from the bottom.
I personally just use my forearm. I just know
that my Riz does not keep a woman, and I don't want to know too much of the why. So, I can bring the girl in, but she never wants to stay. So I don't need to know the answer.
Cole's out here ruining one lady at a time.
Game, my man. Yeah, you gotta work on that stroke game.
I probably do, but I got so many things that are way higher on the priority list right now.
Cole's requesting a dick pic. That means that your mom needs to broaden her horizons with who she's trying to get.
Don't even get my mom will beat your ass. There's not even on some. Oh, you want to talk about? Don't even get me involved because it's my mom.
Mom approves of dick pics.
Up, bro. Like, don't even start.
Mom approves of dick pics.
I mean, Cole's asking for them, so just remember, for all complaints and inquiries,
is it to like determine like?
I think it's just curiosity at this point, but I don't judge. I'm not.
The thing is, Kyle's too soft for my mom. But like, my mom eats men and chews them up and spits them out Kyle is not tough enough to deal with my mother. Like he's like I like Kyle, but he's not made for that type of like meat grinder. You know.
You know, I belong to a lot of group chats with Cole, and I always worried that eventually they're just going to be an exchange of dick pics, and I'm like, I don't want any party to
No,
that.
it's not me.
I'm Greek. I'm not that Greek, so it's not.
I won't be sending dick pics for real because again, it's the same shit. I don't want somebody to be like, "Come on, man."
Listen, that's and your mom is out here like, I mean, your mom is asking who's sending dick pics. It's Kyle to Cole. That's what's happening. I'm okay with not being enough for your mother. That's. I mean, at 6 kids, she has a high standard. I guess I'm not sure.
Took her 6 kids to get there.
I
mean, put them in the full Nelson.
Like you have to learn how to throw punches with 6 kids. At least
3 baby daddies, 2 husbands,
and a partridge in a pear tree.
My thumb, my pointer finger's still healing right now because I was.
You have to listen. Sometimes you just have to.
I'm just talking shit. My mama knows how I am. She knows I give her the honor.
Oh, and your mom says I've gotten a few, and my only response was baby pics, and that's
That's gross.
Listen,
I
still love when someone.
I gotta go beat some people's asses after this.
Amy now serving number. Jesus Christ.
Who's Ashley gonna?
Oh, fantastic. All right. So we have pasta on the go. Is that what have you made in the background?
That's cabbage. I'm actually
cabbage. All right. Well, hey. We're looking to listen. Cabbage is healthy. It's very important for your diet.
Don't act like we haven't gone an hour and a half on the show before.
I'm asking.
Was the Super Bowl episode was like 2 hours?
I had no idea how long it was because I never watched anybody's podcast all the way through. I'm not really much of a finisher.
I mean, we're not worried about you. Like
well, you gotta research.
This is live. We do whatever we want whenever we want. We don't follow no rules. YouTube would be like, "Hey, you can't say that." I'd be like, "Hey, like,
yeah, we'll go ahead and say it." Yeah. Kyle, Amy says, Kyle, your mama was first last night, hater. Which I think she.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Cole's mom is what I call someone who is just aggressive by nature for zero purpose. But it's how really little people try and.
I like the support. I love it.
I mean,
I talk some shit. Okay.
That is.
I didn't have no father. I didn't have a dad. Okay, somebody had to teach me.
Thanks, Serge. We appreciate your support, buddy. Have a great evening.
Love you, Serge.
Serge. His beard was awesome too. Like
he does have a spectacular beard. It's quite impressive. So, Cole, your mother. Okay, now that's some Texas sass.
Here we go. Here we go.
Cole, your mother knows how to swing back. Respect. Oh, Victoria, don't involve yourself.
Like that's a verbal swing. My mom punches like a man. Okay.
Well, I just assume.
I'm not kidding. I've been hit harder by my mom than any other man has ever hit me.
No, most moms like that are like they got because they got to be able to back it up. Ain't no woman got a smart mouth like that and can't punch you like that too. Because you know what I'm saying? She got to be able to back it up. Oh, we're gonna walk around with busted lips all day long. No, we can't do that.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That's not.
I mean, we're willing to go through it because I've said what the fuck I said.
Look, Cole's mom definitely walks around with a flathead screwdriver in her boot. There's no question. Okay.
Rusty spoon.
The key is just keep your eyes open for anything that's mildly shiny. Okay, because she'll wrap that shit in tape for no fingerprints. She's smart.
How's your Rose? Go ahead and check it. Like whatchamacallit said. What's your name again?
My name is Dino. That's Cole.
Dino.
That's
I am easy, so
that's I call him Dino the Pino.
Why? Like I'm gonna come there and just immediately drop kick you, like just immediately. Huh? It's horrible what you make me do, sir. And what is
Listen,
Victoria said? How's the pot roast going? I mean, it's in the
that's what I
oven.
just told him to
Yeah,
check. Just
you have to give
yeah,
them a lot of instructions.
I guess let's see, how's it look?
It was
Not
a flop.
cooked. Not cooked.
Yeah,
What do you have it on? What's your temperature?
375, like you said.
What? Put on 400.
375.
Put on 400 because you might have. Also, I'm in Colorado too.
Yeah.
You got to
Do you-
Yeah,
remember.
y'all got different. Y'all follow a different like metric system in Colorado, right?
No, but our altitude is 100% like different. So
Yeah.
That makes
like
a
we could
difference.
bake some. Yeah, I
I didn't know that.
did. And I don't bake shit no more while I'm here because I used to bake all the time in Pennsylvania. I don't bake no more here because it just don't come out right.
Yeah. Elevation has that effect on things. There's no. Kyle says Dino is far too sober for this. That is 100% accurate, sir.
Let's look at mine.
Yeah. Let's look at it. Please. That would be much.
Y'all make this shit up now. I'm not the most academically inclined person, but I know when people are lying to me.
Wouldn't what's it called?
What?
No.
That's a great angle. Go back. Do that thing again.
Do which one?
I was telling Phee to go back to the oven.
I have no idea. Her?
Yeah, I was telling her to go back to the oven. That was a good
There you
angle.
There you go.
No, the phone was fine. I was saying go back to the oven, turn around. No, okay.
And just don't do that. And your mom, who like you understand, Amy, that Kyle like could eat a person.
Were you born this lame, or did you take?
I mean, like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's worse than the one when I got him when I was like, what's your hobby? Just women who don't like you.
Yeah. Listen, oh no, that was good. This is no, that's not.
I'll
Also,
eat shit every day when there's a Clayton family member on.
Like there's a difference between having balls and then just being foolhardy, right? Because your mom is also like this big, so I'm not. It's
You've never met my mom. She's close to my size, bro.
Is she 6 foot?
She's 5'9". That's pretty big for a woman.
Okay. It's not that.
We got some German Texas fed.
That looks fantastic.
She's not 80% Texas, but
hold on. Let's do something like this and like that. That looks fantastic.
Well, how are you gonna eat it? You gonna eat it with some like a sandwich and make a sandwich out of it?
No,
Definitely. Make some roast beef sandwiches.
Absolutely.
Can you see right there?
We absolutely can. It looks fantastic. Listen, my wife says 5'9" is fit model height. Okay, but the rest of the part has to fit with everything else. So that pot roast does look fantastic, Victoria. You're absolutely right.
God damn, it looks so good.
Oh yeah.
Can you zoom in? I wish I knew how. And I do. Did you guys zoom in, or was that just me?
No, we didn't do anything.
Okay, that was just me.
There you go.
Sorry, but
it's all right. It looks fantastic.
Fuck that like thing up. Holy shit. It looks so I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah, well, listen. I'll be honest with you, it's gonna take some time for yours to get done, but that pot roast looks fantastic. I mean, when you have pot roast like that, everyone all of a sudden just shows up and they're like, "Hey, I smelled something to eat." And you're like, well,
that's usually what happens when kids start coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if I get the cornbread. I didn't do the cornbread today.
Listen,
I've been doing a lot.
I'm not a big cornbread guy, but
I love cornbread.
Cornbread is fantastic. There's no question in my mind.
My grandma died in like 06, and that was it, man, for cornbread for me, because she made great cornbread. And then after that, I was like, every cornbread sucks.
Right. No, that's 100%. There's just certain things like family members you just can't get back because they're gone and they just made something a certain way.
Right.
Listen,
she was stingy. She didn't like share her recipes with nobody. Because she made a lot of good shit. But she's just not trying to. I got a bunch of stingy, mean aggressive family members, specifically the women.
That seems
You can't
accurate.
tell.
I mean, that seems very accurate. No, you know what we've been doing is every time we visit with my mom is I'll bring up a recipe and ask her to provide the recipe to Victoria, just so we haven't. So Victoria's like been just jotting them down for family recipes, so we have them. Because man, my mom, the Greek woman, she cooks amazing things. It's very delicious.
I could see that.
Yeah. Well, she had a bunch of fat kids, so it's luckily we were productive and you know.
It's crazy that you're white and you don't have racist grandparents.
Me?
Yeah.
Bro, my grandparents were Greek. They were very racist. Trust me there, okay? They were also around during World War II. Everyone was racist back then, okay?
I'm about to say.
That's just how things were. And it wasn't racism, it was just hate. People just hated other people. Be like, you look different from me. Fuck you. That's basically what happened. Okay.
If I brought an Asian girl around my grandparents, they would look at me like I was like crazy, like I'd lost my mind.
Kenzie, so you understand.
You want my recipes? Fuck out of here.
So you understand, Kenzie. I have a house in Greece. So for my honeymoon, I took my wife to my house in Greece. Okay. And there were people. So this house is in a village. It's where my father grew up. It's a beautiful place. It's very calm. It's in a farm. It's wonderful. Now, that being said, as soon as she came in, there was one guy who's a little bit of a retard. And he's like, oh, you're Asian. And it's like, yeah. And he's just staring. He's like, wow. You're like, get the fuck out of here. You know? Like everyone else in my family is like university educated, and they're like, yeah, there are Asian people everywhere. And he's like, oh, okay, that's amazing. You're like, you're a fucking idiot, you know? So
no, I kind of felt that way whenever like some of my family brung somebody. I think she was like from Vietnam or something. And he was like, yeah, look at my wife. I was like, she like hot sauce too. Like,
yeah.
You're like, she's a person. Like,
exactly. That's
like there's no.
How are you?
Like, look, the only thing was like when we would go shopping, my wife would go in first, and then I'd come up behind her, and then I'd be like, hey, I'm Greek. I would speak in Greek and be like, don't fuck around. They're like, okay, sorry. Not a tourist. Okay, no problem. And then we would get a good price from things. Because I'd be like, hey, 4 more things for free, you sons of bitches. I'm Greek. And they're like, shenanigans. It is. All right.
This is the thing. Now you can take with I'm gonna bring this over here too so y'all can see it.
Wonderful.
I put the roast back in the crock pot because I actually made this one with a crock pot. The other one's still in the oven.
Yeah.
With this one though, there's gonna be a whole bunch of flavoring on the bottom of that bad boy. If you can add, you can, like we were talking about before, the difference between the gravies and the
that's an au jus. That is what an au jus is.
That's it.
So now you can just you can rather keep it that way. And now it's more of a stout au jus because it has that beer in there. So you're gonna you're gonna taste some of those hops in there. And then you can add some flour and flour,
cornstarch,
or cornstarch. I do either or.
Yeah. I wouldn't don't do both. Do one or the other.
Flour or cornstarch, and honestly, some water. I'm just trying to think everything. You want to make sure you say everything, especially when you're high.
Yeah, also an issue.
Try to stay away from corn. Adding corn to it because it feels bad in the chest. You know, corn syrup, cornstarch, anything corny feels corny. You know, like it's not good.
I
don't eat corn like that. I know I live in Ohio, which is the corn state, but I don't eat corn. I really don't. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I do add cornstarch to anything fried, but other than that, really don't fuck with it.
I'm more of like a tempura girl. Like you hit me with some nice.
Listen, a nice light fry with a little bit of breading, it will go do wonders. When people cake it on, you're like, hey, calm down. I want to taste my food. It's ridiculous, right?
Green fried tomatoes.
I mean,
nice little fry on.
We'll have to do that someday. I used to do that at my mom's restaurant. Was fried green tomatoes.
You gotta be this is the season.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking about it, this is the perfect season. Spring's coming.
Hey, we might do it. I'm gonna be down there and I'm gonna have to eat, so we might have to cook some stuff. That's for sure.
Oh, while I have you on that subject, we gotta do some fish before Lent is over.
Yeah, sure. That seems like a logical thing because people are weird.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, just for views, you know.
Everything fried is delightful. I mean, she's
true.
not wrong. That's can't think of anything fried that isn't good. Well,
And what I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna cheat and throw that one. Once that one is done, I'm throwing that bitch in here, and
absolutely.
then I'm throwing everything together, and I'm gonna be done. Like,
Look, that's the good thing about a crock pot is even if you put it on high, like it is high, like it is still cooking, right? So you don't
yeah,
necessarily need it to be a long time. It
right.
will do the job, right?
Oh,
Especially if you
yeah,
kickstarted it with the oven. It's already
yeah.
in good shape,
Well, this one's just been in the crock pot the whole entire time
which is
since
fantastic.
I don't have a crock pot. I need to get one.
since one. It's been in there since one.
Oh yeah. That's
Ooh.
like look, that is the one real
Oh,
listen, when
no,
we go
1
to
year time, not my time.
bro, we'll see if we can find you a crock pot when I come down there because I'll
Oh
tell you
yeah,
that shit is fantastic.
crock
Especially
pot
True,
and an air
bro.
fryer is what you need.
I do have
oh
an air fryer. I
yeah,
do have one. Come on now. Come
yeah,
I
on.
can
but
see that every single
I'm a,
man has an air
I'm a
fryer.
30-year-old bachelor.
It's
Of course, I got an air
disgusting.
fryer.
oh yeah,
It's disgusting.
it,
It's like
I mean,
y'all be like, you can air fry this, you can air fry watermelon,
that
you can air fry
this is,
chickpeas.
you see these? See these
yeah,
chicken nuggets? That's like half my diet right there.
chicken breast
Air fried
nuggets. I
nuggets.
mean,
That's sad.
hey, that is neither chicken nor was it breast nor is it a nugget,
Oh,
sir.
fuck,
That
it
is,
tastes good.
I
Chicken
mean,
nut.
yeah,
And my
deep fried.
kid will eat them. That's the other thing. I can eat chicken nuggets when my kid
Chicken
is
nut.
here nor here. It
That,
don't matter. It's food. And I don't
look,
got to go to
Ground up
McDonald's.
chicken nut.
I don't
that's
got
just
to go to Wendy's.
that's just being an adult. You can just eat whatever you want, bro. You can, and you have a cooking show. You can make cool stuff.
I can make a lot of cool stuff. I don't want to make cool stuff all day, every day.
That's a lot of work.
I can make a nice pork belly with a balsamic vinaigrette. I don't want to.
He said a balsamic.
Like they were sounds, not quite words, but like it was
He
close.
said balsamic, hard
Yeah.
as fuck. A balsamic. Sorry.
I mean,
The emphasis
yeah.
on the ball.
Yeah, you're definitely
You like
you're a
balls, huh?
balsamic vinaigrette there, sir. That's
It's
what you are.
dude, like that's the funny thing when we me and Dino pitched this idea for this
Yeah.
show. I was like, I'm gonna get drunk and we're just gonna cook. And he was like, that's the best idea ever. And I'm like, okay, just so you know, I'm very good at pretending I'm not Southern. But when I start drinking, I'm
Nope.
gonna sound like a fucking cowboy. He was like,
Yeah.
That's legit.
"What you think?"
That's legit.
Also the gayest cowboy you've ever met, but you know, that's fine.
I don't
He's
know.
like,
Cowboys
send me
are
dick
pretty
pics.
gay.
I don't know. It's peculiar, but you know.
Cowboys are pretty gay.
I mean, there is that. I've heard that rumor because it's like it's all men
Who's
by
gay?
a fire with alcohol. And you're like, I mean, that sounds pretty gay.
naturally.
I'm Greek. Trust me, I can spot it from a
You
while.
know how often I get drunk and I don't fuck other men all the time? I've never fucked a guy in my entire life.
He
I
said
like
all
how
the
you added
time.
all the time to that sentence.
We
That
got
really
that, yeah. I wanna
I'm gonna be
watch.
wearing full
Subject.
clothes when I sleep at your house. Just fully clothed, not
My brother is going to be here. My son's going to be here. There's too many witnesses.
listen, number one, I'm worried that you would try and team up, and I'll tell you, one of you is going out the window immediately. Just to be very clear. That's
You
how
know my
that works.
brother Grayson? He's built like refried beans. Like
Listen,
he's
I'll
not.
tell you,
You can toss him out the window, bro. Like
bro, I don't even have. I can toss him through the wall. Okay, he's very small, and I'm very large.
and this is
There's
an
gonna be a whole
apartment.
bunch of fat
Everything's made
boys.
of fucking.
I just
Ain't
Kool-Aid
Ain't nothing
man.
wrong with it.
Oh
Ain't nothing
yeah,
wrong
right
with
through
it.
the
I'm
wall.
gonna say, ain't nothing wrong with it.
I mean,
My brother
Now,
said he'll
what's
just
going
hold
on?
on to your flabs.
All right. I
I'm
need
drunk.
a chair.
Let's see a plate. Let's make a plate so we can see
Okay,
it.
everything else ain't done yet to make a
Yeah,
plate.
we're
But you want
Okay.
me to
Well,
put
then we're
like,
cool.
okay.
We're talking shit now. Then.
Do I
we're
need
just
to do it? Cause I mean, I'm enjoying. Like I
No,
enjoy
no, no,
shit
no, no,
now.
no.
do whatever you want.
I thought we were done. That's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
You thought.
Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on.
What is
There was
conflict?
that one near miss with
I'm just
Geo,
playing. Just
though.
don't beat
Cole,
me up. I'm
remember that
playing.
Jack in the Box
I
story?
told y'all that story, right? Do you know? Did I tell you the gay story?
The gay story?
Yeah, the Jack in the Box story about the Jack in the Box tacos. I told you about that.
Sounds
I mean,
familiar.
yeah. Kyle calls it out. Cole, you know how often I don't suck dick? Weird statement in itself. And then how big's your dick? It's like that's exactly what
I'm
Cole has
just
been asking, right?
sounds like
Sounds like
a
a
cowboy.
cowboy. I mean, that's
Okay,
fair.
but just because I want to know how big your dick is doesn't mean I want to suck it. Like, I just want to know. Like, I
I
want to know
mean,
what my competition is. I want to know. Like, if I go out, I need to know if Kyle can come with me, or if he can. If I need Kyle, you have to stay home because I'm
Get
trying to
one of
get laid
these.
tonight. You know what I mean?
I need to
Like,
know that your bathroom has a lock on it. I'm not gonna shower and then walk
And a
out
thing
to
of chips.
be like, boom, flash, be like,
Thing of
ah,
chips.
I'm covered in soap.
there's
You
a
know?
lock
Uh-huh.
on it, but come on now. Like my baby mama used to live here with me, and I was watching porn in the shower, and she busted through that bathroom door while the door was locked. So easy. She's 5'3".
Chips
Like
and
she just was like, "Are you watching porn?" I'm like, "No, more."
what's wrong with what? What's wrong with that? I don't get that. What's wrong with that?
Oh, people are weird about that
I
kind of
was
stuff.
like 24. She was like 25. That's a thing. When
Like,
you're in your
what's the
20s, you know.
female's reason for being uncomfortable with it?
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know.
uncomfortable
We were
because I
young,
feel
I
like
guess.
he's gonna try and take a picture of my wiener.
I'm like, I feel like cheating is worse than watching porn. I really do. I could be
I
out
don't think.
cheating.
Kyle
I
says,
think
I'm a gorgeous giant. You can
watching.
have the best friend. It's only fair. Yeah.
But why
Listen,
can't porn just be considered entertainment?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, me in the shower, I don't think that's entertainment. That's just my,
Yeah, but what are you watching in the shower?
oh, I'm not watching
I'm only
anything in the
watching
shower.
the shower because I can't watch it anywhere else. That's
Listen,
why.
I'm just happy that now all my parts are smaller, so my shower takes so much less
wouldn't-
time. It's
I wouldn't be
fantastic.
in the shower watching porn if I was allowed to watch it anywhere else. Let's be honest. Like I'm hiding in here. That's why.
Bro, I now I just have a picture of you fully clothed in the shower watching porn, being like, oh, this is the best. This is
Not even
freedom.
jerking it, just watching it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
fully clothed in the
Steam
shower.
going,
Yeah,
steam going, and everything.
I mean, that's like aggressive. An aggressive, like that's not a good home life. I'm just like that's a red flag. That's a red flag for me.
I was like Anne Frank, but for porn.
And
As long as you
Frank,
don't get too much.
I mean,
There has to-
hilariously,
there
Anne
has to
Frank's
be a
diary was
balance.
like significantly edited to leave out like there's old stories of her learning about her own body, and they're like, nope, that's not going in the
Brother just
publication.
spit his drink out like that, dude.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
it's aggressive.
Oh my god.
It is
That's aggressive.
aggressive. I mean,
Isn't that why, like, some of you guys kind of lose nerve because you are so aggressive with it?
I mean, listen, when you're capable of violence, you're like, I don't have to be aggressive. Like, I don't need to do that. Like,
Right.
you know how many times people come up to me like, you know who I am? And I'm like, I don't care, man. It doesn't make a difference to me. Okay.
Yo, he's over there dying.
Listen,
I'm
his
laughing at
mom.
my brother laughing. That's the problem. He's dead over there.
Listen, and your mom is like, Cole is messy drunk. I mean,
I'm really not. I'm laughing at my brother because I said Anne Frank of porn, and he can't stop laughing.
it's a good bit. It's just one of those things.
I thought that
Sometimes
was
you got to know. That's fair. All right. I mean, I don't know how much time has passed for his roast, but
I'm hiding from porn Hitler,
So 1
like
hour and 38
porn Goebbels.
minutes. Where is your roast at? Let's see.
It's in the oven.
Because my roast is. Maybe you shouldn't have put all those because you did put a lot of vegetables on that bitch. You smothered that
Put a
bitch.
lot of vegetables. Yeah, I don't want to die.
Like you could have I could have babysat you a little better though.
I mean,
listen, he's a grown ass man. He's got to figure this shit out eventually. It's fine.
Yeah.
but I'm one of those men that needs babysitting, though.
Yeah, you
Like,
could
if
have
we're
put like
honest.
half in it and half in later. I
it's
probably
not-
could have said that,
I
but
got
Yeah.
a big ass onion. That was the problem.
I'm
I got
not that
the
great
onion
of a
the
teacher.
size of my head.
Listen, he's a grown ass man. He doesn't need a teacher. He needs police sometimes. It's just
I need a better mommy. That's what I need.
Hey, your mom's pretty cool.
she is cool.
She's cool. You don't need a cool mom. You need a mom who's
Yeah.
gonna be like, dude, like.
Well, your mom
Oh,
is
you're
like
right.
an older best friend, whereas what
Bro,
you need is someone
She
to
had
smack the
me.
shit out of you.
I went to her high school graduation. We're basically siblings.
For real?
That's
That's
weird,
cool.
but okay.
That's interesting.
I don't. Yeah, that's got to go back in there. I don't. It's getting
Let's
there,
see it.
but
Let me see it.
Yeah, no.
Bro,
No.
what did you do, bro?
it's going to take
How?
another.
Mine
It's going to take
still, I
another.
checked mine. Mine is actually cooked. That's why I threw all the other
Yeah,
stuff
well,
out.
Well,
How was yours?
because
Take the foil off.
yeah, take the foil off.
Take the foil off. Like,
Yeah.
The foil off.
super hot.
That is kind of the instruction he needs. Take the foil off. It's one of those, he needs it.
Problem is, I follow directions
The
really
only way
well.
most men listen.
I think
I follow
maybe-
directions so well that everybody's like, "Why were you listening to me?" Like,
I mean, I have never heard anyone accuse you of that, but that's fine. I think maybe there's too much veg crowding it. I mean,
I
Victoria,
said that.
listen,
I never knew there could be a sentence that
I
said too much veg.
like salad.
Too much veg.
I like salad. Okay,
you're
it's got
not making
ranch.
salad.
It's got vegetables. That is
That's
a
why
salad.
we're gonna take the. That's why we're gonna take the foil off. Because if we take the foil off, the heat's gonna hit it directly, and it's gonna get through
Yeah.
all that veg.
If you throw
Yeah.
eggs in that shit, that's a
Yeah.
Cobb salad right there.
Don't throw eggs in that.
There's a
Okay.
boiled egg.
Listen,
Mmm.
no ginger ale.
A little blue cheese.
Jesus, you white
I'm
piece of shit.
disappointed in you.
It's absolutely. You should be disappointed.
Is blue cheese a white
travesty.
thing? Because I heard the Migos talking about it in one of their songs. They said getting the chicken with blue cheese.
You understand the things they say in their
I
song?
fucking love Migos. Are you kidding me?
I don't say I didn't like them. I just don't know what they be saying.
They say a lot of shit, dude. They say some crazy shit in their songs. But I gotta be honest, I lived some of that life, okay? Some of it, not all of it.
Blingo.
Victoria asks, "How is that a Cobb?" Oh, it's not. Don't worry. That's not.
Never understood why that makes it a Cobb salad either.
No. Just what you're making is 100% not a Cobb
Oh,
salad.
that? Yeah, no. You add an egg to it. It's Cobb salad because it's vegetables
No, it's egg soup. That's
Meat.
you made soup.
and
Huh.
vegetables. That's a
Was
salad.
there liquid? You seen liquid in there? I couldn't see liquid in there.
There was
There was
liquid in
liquid?
there.
Very little.
Oh, baby.
All right.
You should do good though. It's all right.
It's event. Listen, as long as you leave it for enough time, it will eventually be delicious.
Told you I
They
only
put a lot
make
of
dry
seasonings and
pot
stuff
roast.
on it.
I only
well,
make
there's-
dry pot roast. I told you. I suck at pot roast. I make a pot roast the same way I make like a pie, in that it is not what it's supposed to be.
Have
No.
you ever made a shepherd's pie?
Fuck yeah, I'd make that out like a lot, dude. Like once a month. I love shepherd's pie. But I
That's
mean,
a
like
staple.
my baby mom was Irish. We eat that a lot. Like potatoes with meat in it. Like she was always fucking that shit up, dude. I got tired of I ate potatoes so much by the end of the 7 years we were together, I was like, can we have something other than potatoes?
You know, the
What?
amount of
That sounds
times.
blasphemous.
The amount of times that Cole mentions that his ex is Irish and all the gay shit. I'm like, are you sure you didn't bang a
Gay
leprechaun?
shit.
You did? Are you sure you didn't have sex with a
Oh,
leprechaun?
because she pegged me a few times, that makes me gay. Come on, like relax.
Yeah, that's basically how that works. Brokeback wants a new mommy, huh?
Broke back nothing in mom.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, I do actually.
Bite your tongue, Cole. That's potatoes are the best. Potatoes are the best. That's no question.
They are. Thank you. I said that sounds
It's
blasphemous.
okay.
I mean,
It's okay.
Man. Yeah, everything needs to. I wish I would have made some cornbread now.
I mean,
I'm upset.
that's, cornbread is fantastic. There's I actually I don't have because I've never made cornbread from scratch, but I had a friend who would come down often and they would bring me those Jiffy boxes that you can add stuff to, and those were pretty good. And I'm like, it's not great, but
Come on,
I'm like,
man.
yeah, listen,
Come on.
make me cornbread, bitch. I'm coming to your house. I expect cornbread for dinner tomorrow.
I can make you a good corn dog.
Oh Lord.
Not the same.
It's good.
You said a corn dog.
I can make a good corn
You
dog.
know what? I
Imagine
wouldn't
if I'm
trust
sticking
anything
this
in stick form around Cole.
No, because it's definitely going to be his wiener. I have made cornbread for Dino using the air fryer, and it was delicious.
I don't need to come all the time. Like, why does everybody think that about me? I'm not a sex addict, okay?
No, but you walk around in your underwear a lot when you have guests, and that's weird.
I do that too, though. But whenever
like-
it's your house, it's your house.
Kenzie, that's number one. it's different because you're
You gotta
you're a lady.
understand. That's one of the reasons I was late. I had to put clothes on.
Also,
Like,
fair. It's a viable thing.
If I'm honest, our views would have been a lot higher.
I mean, like realistically, we are at like 14 viewers. We were up as high as 17, so we're still
yo, we
doing
would have
great.
been at like 20.
Well,
Man.
you know,
Be
it's one of
100
those
maybe.
things.
No, literally, low key. That's why I don't have. I can't go live on TikTok anymore because my titty kept popping out. Uh,
I
That'll
gotta go
happen.
check out TikTok. I do.
like it popped out a couple times. And the thing is, I thought I got away with it the first time. I thought they just thought I was a little boy, but like the second time they was like, "Aha, bitch, no."
We got you. We got
And
you.
I was like, and the thing is, I didn't even do it on purpose. I just be wearing like little gym shirts and stuff, and sometimes I forget to put like to cover the base part up, and so
Wow.
to just pop out the side, and they get a whole bunch of side boob, but not a little bit of side boob, you know.
All right, when
And
you
then I'm
decide
like,
to make another TikTok, let me know.
I'm not
Just
showing
send him-
no more titty.
Send it to him
Like,
directly. Save the trouble. You won't get banned, and it'll shut him up. It's fine.
I'm not showing no more. I can't do that.
Yeah, man. I
got
never
kids.
get the. I never get like
You just
everybody's
gotta
like.
pay me
Did you
enough.
see the eclipse? The Apollo 18 blew up in the sky. 9/11. No, I never see it. I never.
I mean, sometimes like, there are videos. It's fine.
Did you see that great game last night? No.
No, I was
Don't
looking at.
pitch a no hitter.
It's one of those
really
things.
aggressive.
Never get to see nothing.
It's a familial state. Like he gets aggressive when he drinks. His mom is aggressive when she's sober. I'm telling you, you can't win with these people.
So,
Am I
are you
aggressive?
aggressive?
Drink? I feel like I'm friendly.
Are you
when I drink.
aggressive with both brown and white, or brown and clear, or just like?
No, I
No.
don't. I don't get aggressive when I drink. If anything, I'm more chatty. Because when I'm sober, people be like saying stuff, and you're like, But when I drink, I'll be like engaged in the conversation. I pay attention better. I focus. Like if I was able to drink at school, I'd have been a straight A student.
No, that's not true.
I feel that if I was able to be high at school, I would have been.
I mean, being high at school, that makes sense. But being drunk at school,
I'm telling you, if I was allowed to fill my Sunny D with vodka like all the other kids, then I would have had great grades.
that is a horrible recipe.
Homeboy, we were playing on cocaine. Put that in your rhyme book.
He's in Washington? Yeah, I remember that.
So, I mean, and I think he needed a couple shots or two to help the cocaine out. So
it helps the nerves.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried it once. I wasn't.
I've never done cocaine either, so I don't know how that works. I don't put stuff
You
in my
guys are
nose.
fucking losers. You're both fucking losers.
I don't
Okay?
want nothing in my
That's what I mean.
nose.
First
Like,
of all,
Bunch of dorks.
he's the loser. He's the loser. I've tried it.
Also fair.
It's not fun.
I take it back. Cole, you're a fucking loser.
that's fine.
Kenzie, it's
see all
totally
the time,
reasonable.
too. I
I
feel
can
like this
understand
all
people have
day
their
long.
preferences.
People be like, "You okay?" I'm like, "No, my nose itches." Like all day.
Yeah, no, they said I wasn't gonna go to sleep. I went right to sleep on that bitch.
Yeah, well,
That's
you know.
called ADHD.
I'm about to say I've got ADHD. Woo, I went my little armadillo ball and went on the couch and was like, out. And I was completely aware. It gave me like a superpower, but I didn't like the rest of it. What's up? Yes.
All right. Well, I'll be right back.
What? He's just abandoned us. That's fine. I'm hoping he comes back. It is his way. He will just disappear. I mean, there's lots of people. It's fine.
I mean, it's really a party.
What can I say?
Actually,
in anything,
that's not
if after all is said and done, you've made a wonderful pot roast, and now we're just waiting for the accoutrements, and then
yeah.
cabbage is good for you.
Hopefully, I'm not too boring.
No. You've been fantastic. We
adding
greatly
some chicken
appreciated.
stock.
We greatly appreciate how enthusiastic you've been the entire time, because I'll tell you, we've had a couple people who are basically white bread, just not even toast, just white bread, not even good white bread, like no name Wonder Bread. It's like Werder bread, and you're like, that's not a bread. It's not.
Are you talking about Alice?
They're just a flour.
Yeah, they're barely, not even like Red flour, like it's just flour. You're like, this is like it's almost as if they're, you know, that kind of stuff that you throw on like a liquid spill if it's an industrial accident. They're kind of like that, basically.
I told
nothing.
you,
So they're
Atlas
kitty litter.
Novak is a good guy. Okay, he's a friend.
That's just expensive kitty litter.
I mean, yeah, basically. Some people are just like that. They have zero personality. It's but what are you gonna do? That's just how life
Why
is.
do you invite them? Did you know that they had this personality
Oh,
before?
that would be Cole's fault. It's usually Cole's
Okay.
fault when he invites people on. It's their no purpose flour. Oh, sweet Jesus,
So-
Kyle.
I do. I
Yeah, see, Kyle's with it.
No purpose
So
flour.
what did you think? What did you expect of me before I came on?
Oh, I reserve judgment. I never. I'm just happy.
No, don't do that. That's not fun.
No, I
He's the
wait
only person
people-
I've ever invited on this show. Like,
Look, I do my best to wait for people to show me who they are, and then I will make fun of them in that way.
okay, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that one time when I was on your fucking
Yeah.
Talk About the Cultures and the Generations podcast.
Yes.
And
Why do I
y'all
even
didn't
wanna
have to
talk
guess
about
because they
culture so bad?
canceled. They canceled. So you gave me T minus
No.
1 hour and 15 minutes to find a guest for you. And I was like, here's a person. They said they were available.
No,
You,
that's not. That is
when you
not
give
accurate.
me an adequate amount of time, look what I pull.
Listen, man. That is
We
that
haven't
lady.
been cooking like actively for 45 minutes, and this has been a great show. Fuck
I
you,
agree.
sir.
I have said nothing about this show. I think it's been fantastic.
You're
and
talking
it's
shit,
nice.
is what you're doing.
No, I'm talking shit about the fact that you have brought people that were absolutely horrible.
Brought one person besides her.
And she
I'm
was,
one
she
for
was
one.
that bad. I count her twice. Okay.
I'm 1 for 1, sir. I'm one and one.
1 and 1. Well,
That's
no,
that's batting
That's-
500.
I mean,
That's 50%. That's pretty good. Those
Yeah.
are pretty good odds at the casino.
this isn't baseball, and also that causes salmonella. I'm just.
Do y'all play baseball? Y'all got the Blue Jays.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What is that? Montreal, Vancouver,
I,
Blue Jays, Toronto, or is it Toronto Blue Jays?
I don't. I feel like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to pull up with your window down, and then I'm just gonna dive in feet first, right into your face. Just like that's. I feel
Break
like
my car.
yeah,
Pull up.
My car is not made for that.
yeah. Well, it's been a great cooking show today, guys. Thank you, Victoria.
I think so too.
It has been. We still have to go and get snacks for the trip. I haven't eaten all
Imagine
day, so
one day we're gonna get Rachel Ray on here, and it's not. It's gonna be. She's gonna be like, "What is going on?"
yeah. Well, she's gonna ask why we didn't give her any of the drugs, and we'll say because we're selfish. That's how we do
we
it.
gotta get Paula Dean
That's a
on just
fair
for my
answer.
brother.
I mean, listen, it's I don't. People are like, oh, people are gonna give you drugs. No, they won't. They charge money for those things. That's
I'm at
Exactly.
11 concurrents right now. This is crazy.
yeah.
People are
And
people are
weed's
just
not a
watching
drug,
food.
so
No, come on, weed's definitely not a drug. That's anyone who says
So,
that
we-
they're living in a dream world.
It's a
that's the
legalized drug here.
Mushrooms, however, are great. So
that's not a drug either.
I mean,
That's
Is alcohol a drug?
cheap.
mushrooms give you peace of mind. I'll tell you that much.
Alcohol is poison.
Oh, alcohol is
Fucking-
the
that's
fact
good.
that alcohol is legal and those other things aren't. You're like, yeah,
There's-
that's a little backwards as shit.
I need poison because there's something in my soul that I need to kill. Like it's
Yeah.
just
It's called your mom. That's your mom's voice in the back of your head.
Shut the fuck up. I
you
love
gotta
my
silence
mom.
that shit.
she's a good friend or
I'm about
person.
to say-
Aside from her being a narcissist, there's a lot of
It's not like she's a narcissist.
She's a good friend.
I don't
she's a
think she's
good
a
friend.
narcissist. She's just a modern female. Like
She's not a modern female. she's older than I am.
but she's the modern. Like she follows the modern belief. Like
oh yeah, something that makes her feel good. She's gonna jump on that. No shit. That's what people do these days. It's fine. Also, sounded like he said Rachel Ray. I mean, that is Paula Dean's nickname. That's fine. And Grayson does love Paula Dean. He just said that. So
Grayson, we brought back your girl, your homie.
his hero, Paula Dean. That's fine.
The first time my brother came on the show, I was like, hey, I was super way more drunk than I was now because I didn't know how to like. Well, it was at the beginning when I wasn't like, I didn't quite
Self-regulating?
understand. Yeah, I wasn't regulating how drunk I can get.
Yeah.
And I looked over at my brother who stays with me, and I was like, "Do you want to come on the show? Come hang out or whatever." And he was like, "Yeah." And this is live on YouTube, by the way. He was like, "Yeah, let's start talking about Paula Dean and just."
Yeah. It was a lot.
That's
It was a
hilarious.
lot. Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
We had
Let's
to
talk
ban
about
him
Paula
from
Dean.
talking. Yeah. We had to ban him from talking because he kept on kind of flying too close
He
to the
was
sun.
like,
You're
"You remember
"Don't-"
when she said the N word like 8 times?" I'm like,
Oh,
"Bro,
niggas ready to eat.
stop!"
I mean,
Look, he's
you're
gonna
welcome.
defend.
See,
He's gonna
Nah,
defend
say
himself.
niggas. Is that what it-
These two pieces of shit are very exaggeratory. If you hadn't noticed,
No, not. You can still see that episode. Still see that episode is on both of our channels.
both these fuckers, like
You have the floor.
What fuckers?
He's talking about us and
that one
Cole
now.
and
Hold
myself.
up. Hold up. What do you mean, you people?
I don't know you. Clearly, I was talking to you.
Yeah, here, Kenzie. I'll move the screen around so you can get a big picture.
I was
That's
talking.
Grayson.
I can't, that fact fuck, and this one.
I mean, I'm not going to mute him because I'm going to see him tomorrow and then punch him in the face. It's fine. It's
Oh,
going to be a round of
You're
punches
gonna
in the
punch
face.
me in the face. Guess what? I'll just fucking run downhill.
You wouldn't downhill? You mean uphill?
No,
I
downhill.
would say uphill because downhill he
Way.
He's
just
calling
gotta
you
let
out,
go
man.
and he'll
That's
roll.
fine.
Like,
As soon as I walk in the house and see Grayson, I'm making a beeline for him and put him in a headlock. That's fine. And then we're going to see
climb
what
down
happens.
the balcony. You don't
He's
know.
like, I'll run. I'll throw you off the balcony. You think that's
No.
not gonna happen?
The only way I'm going off the balcony is if I climb down.
Okay, well, you're going to climb really fast with your superpowers. It'll be great. Don't worry.
You just stay out of his reach.
That's how that happens.
It'll just be like Dark Souls. I'll start fucking rolling around. Like,
This is the problem with youth is they're like, I'm indestructible. Nope,
No,
you're not.
you're really
You're
big.
very
You're
destructible.
also really slow.
I live in an apartment.
This
I don't
big.
have that much fucking free space either. I would break a wall.
It should be in. I mean, it'll open up the room. I'll tell you that much.
Dino thinks I'm constricted to this apartment because he thinks I'm a child.
You are a child to me. Just to be very clear.
How old are you?
Yeah,
I'm
Grayson,
23 years old.
Huh?
22,
23.
23. No, I need to see some ID, sir.
You a child. You a
Yeah,
child.
Yeah,
you're
you're
a baby.
child.
That's okay.
I'm
He
sorry.
looks
and
12,
You're just a
so-
baby. You're a baby.
Listen, it's okay.
He looks like a half-bearded 12-year-old.
Victoria's doing her best. She's like, anyways, how's the pot roast, Cole? She's trying. Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you, Victoria.
Show
She's
you
keeping us
ID.
on track.
And Kyle
I need
has
more than
already
that.
He
volunteered.
doesn't need to show you ID because he doesn't have any.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Is it something your mom wrote, like a note saying he's of age, you can trust him? I don't.
Written in crown. Dino
Crown.
and me
It's written
versus
in
the
crown.
Clayton family. Oh, bro.
I
There's
mean-
so many members of the Clayton family. Just the immediate Clayton family. Y'all
Perfect.
would get eaten. Y'all would get eaten. Y'all's feelings would get hurt, and then y'all would die.
I
And
really
Victoria would she would turn into like Beatrix
Where's my-
Kiddo, where
Right there.
she would hunt me down like I'm Bill from Kill Bill. Like it would be a whole thing.
that is what my wife would do. She is
That
a
would be
vengeful
pretty
person.
cool. We could make a podcast out of that too. It would be pretty cool.
I mean, listen,
The
Victoria hunts the Clayton clan. I mean, that seems accurate.
The
Would you like to see my other rose?
the genetic marvel.
It looks fantastic. And Cole, yours looks almost cooked.
I think it's done.
Yeah, let's open it up.
He said, "I think it's done."
It looks very white.
I think it's done, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cut it up. Let's take some pictures.
All right, so how am I plating this exactly? That's the real question.
Jesus. So
Oh,
number
roasted
one,
potatoes.
Kenzie has done a far superior job. Let's just start there.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Let's just listen. His looks like it's been boiled. Yours looks like it's had flavor. So
It's because I have a vagina.
I mean, that is one of the reasons.
It's
But also,
blinding.
I suspect that Cole has both. I mean, he's that kind of guy. Yeah. Even Kyle jumps in and goes, "What the fuck? Why is it white?" Also, his name is Cole. He was born white. It's not his fault.
You know why? Because I bought pork, not beef.
What kind of tomfoolery shenanigans is that?
You got pork.
Dumb.
Yeah.
You are.
That's
dumb.
why. Disgusting.
Okay.
I
Also,
thought I was gonna be sneaky. Also, Dino, if you talk shit about me one more time, remember you've been to the bus station in Cleveland, and you know it's in the deepest, darkest part of like the ghetto. And I will literally go like this. Hey, Dino! Like, bye!
let's be honest, but I can just hire a driver.
There are homeless people ready to take your shit.
You
Sure.
said Uber.
Oh, listen, it that's fine. That you can do. Also, too, let's be very clear. Pork cannot be medium rare, Cole. Let's be very.
You can't. Everything. If it's farm pork, it's fed antibiotics. Get the fuck out of here.
That's nasty.
Hey, man, I'm coming to your house for a week. I don't want you to shit yourself to death. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't want that.
I won't because I've been doing it for a long time. You will shit yourself to death.
Yeah, I've been eating properly cooked food for a long time. That's a good point, sir. I will appreciate it.
I've sold medium rare pork chops at restaurants. Okay, they asked for it. All right, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
Plus, also, this is well done. Okay, just for the record, this is
Good.
well done.
I'm glad.
Oh, I still got a piece. My bad. Now that one just go because that needs still to get a little bit more tender, but besides that, it's still good.
Good.
All right.
You've already been
All right,
successful,
cool.
so it's fine. Now
All right, so I can plate this. Let's see. We can plate this real quick. I got
Good.
some cabbage done.
True fresh Berkshire pork can be served not fully cooked. I'm not sure that he's cooking with fresh Berkshire pork.
Farmed. If it's wild pork like a hog or something, you don't want to eat it rare.
No, because that will have other accoutrements that are not healthy.
But yeah, there are
Yeah,
people
I
who
just
order
don't eat
like
pork.
their salmon medium. Like it's pretty crazy. I don't eat fish undercooked, but
Well, like sushi is
I don't even do that, bro. Fuck that.
oh,
I love
sushi's
sushi.
delicious. Listen, it will open your world because also too, there's
Sushi, but not
He's
on
from
the salmon.
Ohio. He's uncultured.
with fish not being cooked.
I'm
you have
not
to
from Ohio. I'm from Texas.
That
Still
is
uncultured.
right. Oh, worse.
Still uncultured, but I'm not from here.
That is right now. I apologize because
I mean,
get that.
that's Victoria says, I would trust Cole with cooking. He's done 27 episodes of tasty food. That is true. But he
Except
also
for the
said
ginger ale episode, right?
Well,
The fried rice.
it still was tasty for you, but
So good. I haven't died yet. Like that's the real thing.
but also like you are
I could have
still
been
alive.
more specific.
But also too, you tried to pretend like you had beef, and you're like, it's a pork roast, which you're like, that's not okay. But
Oh, he was trying to be deceitful.
also true, a pork roast goes really well if you have a good rub to put it into the, like, because that will give it that color that you're missing. Because right now it looks like a British person's bare ass. That's basically it's very white.
Fuck out of here. It's so good.
I'm just saying I can tell that it's very. I'm not saying it's not tasty. And Victoria says, "Gosh, why did you remind me of the ginger ale?" Also, there. And then Cybercon says, "I love Kenzie." Well,
I was making a Thai fried rice, not a Chinese fried rice, for the record.
oh, you make it sound like that explains the ginger ale. Let's not pretend.
Sure. I'm gonna send you a picture, you know.
Please do, sir. I am waiting with anticipation.
You see the handheld light I got? Do you know this has been helping the pictures? Supposed to be like a fucking stick light up at the top, but it doesn't stick.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. I'm
This
waiting.
right here, but you know, the fucking light I got. It's been helping with the
Is that
picture.
your fire alarm? What is that?
It's just a fucking light, like a handheld light. Like it's supposed to stick, but the sticky part, I got it at Dollar Tree. That's why it doesn't stick, but it works pretty good.
Well, that's important. Let me see if I can.
It's gonna be much better as a sandwich when I make it later, but
Fair enough. All right, we're just waiting on a picture here.
I sent it to you. That's good.
All right, let's see here. So the first picture you sent me was this.
That's not the first picture. Whatever.
Can you turn that down?
There. Give me 1 second. Let's load these bad boys up. All right. So, hey, Kenzie's plate looks fantastic, and Cole's. Let's see here. Is all right. So, Kenzie, this is what Cole has made, and here we go. I mean, it looks tasty, Cole. I'll definitely give you that. Definitely looks good.
This is so good.
Also, Victoria says Thai fried rice, still no ginger ale. Number one, and then you can
You
get.
don't know? Are you
What
tired?
up, Carrie?
All right, this is what Cole made, so you can see.
What's that?
That's what Cole made.
Ooh.
It's not bad. It looks. How is it tasting, Cole? Give us
It's
a.
really good. Very garlicky.
See, I'm not. I'm more of a plater. That's how I do it. Like, more, please. More. You want more?
You should see from our first few episodes. That's exactly how it was. Just
I'm really good at plating and picture photographs and stuff over time.
How does
Kenzie,
this
that looks
look?
delicious.
Ooh, with the
That
potato and everything.
looks so good.
Yeah, I usually like to smash them down all together, add some sour cream and butter, and then they'll add some
Sounds so
a
good.
little bit of pepper.
I think I'm out of
salt.
sour cream. Otherwise, I'll put sour cream on it.
Well, you did get those potatoes, so once they get all that flavor and stuff in there, just smash them down with your pork. Add that sour cream, that butter, a little bit of seasoning. They be fire.
Absolutely.
And then yes, yeah, I don't know, but so you was talking about making a sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh,
It says it looks
see,
good.
I like your wife.
So
With some Swiss cheese and some fucking mayo.
Yeah, no, oh yeah. No, I like making a roast beef sandwich in the morning. I don't eat pork, so y'all got that pork stuff.
that's fair. Well, now he's gonna have pork for the next 3 days. It's fine.
Huh?
Come on now.
That's fact. Huh?
You finish it tonight, aren't you?
It was a little roast.
There you go. It was a little roast. That's a good thing.
All right, the baby daddy here. You want to see him taste it? See if it's good?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Hey, you want to taste this for me? I mean, you got lion say it's good anyway, regardless. So, come on.
Oh.
Can I ask you for your help?
Victoria also suggests
Can I
some
ask you for your
horseradish
help?
for a sandwich. Also a good idea.
Pork radish. Yeah.
She's not lying.
She's not. Absolutely. All right. All right. Cole, why don't you have Grayson try it too? Give us an opinion on that.
Right here.
Yeah. Hey, Grace, you want to try this real quick? Grayson? He's locked in. He's locked in. What was it the term they use in Facebook?
He's judging. Okay, hold up, y'all.
All right.
He's
Hey.
judging. He's gonna be hard on me. You want
I
the
mean,
cabbage?
sounds like the start to a great evening. I'm just.
He's like, it's
He
not
said
your
he had
best
savor
work,
the
but
flavor of
it's
meat.
pretty good.
All right. There you go.
He said it's really good and phenomenal.
There we go. That is the support we need. I love it.
He knows what he's talking about.
Texture to it.
Okay. It's got a nice texture, tender. All right, bet.
There we go. You heard it here, people.
Thank you.
That is how it's done. And all finished within 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2 plates for a proper roast.
That was my drinking. I've been had roast done. I don't know about calling his pork.
I mean,
some pork, bro.
He's technically still alive at this point.
I have a tendency.
Did you taste it?
Theory about pork. I really do. Pork is so good, and I think there was somebody who was like bacon and pepperoni and pork chop and sauces and all this shit is so good. I have to create a religion to keep people from eating it. Otherwise, we're gonna run out.
I don't know. I've gotten sick over eating like the best of pork a couple of times. I didn't get that sick of it.
I know some people get, like it tears people up, but I'm not one of those people. There was a Super Bowl party I went to, and everybody ate raw chicken, and I ate it too. And they all went to the hospital, and I kept watching the game. Like
this is
like I'm not made like that, you know.
It's a certain durability that Cole has achieved by being a hobo for some of his life.
That's what
I literally was homeless for like 3 days one time. Yeah,
I mean that will do it. That will change the biome permanently, and it makes you basically indestructible. That's fine. It's a good thing, right?
No, you're not lying about that.
I mean, it's one of those things, but
it gives you character.
It gives you a lot of things. Character would be one of them. I mean, the runs could be another one, but hey, that's just.
I'm one of those people where like I could feel bad, and people are like, you look like you're about to throw up. I'm not, but I'm not going to. Like,
I mean, that's fair.
Grown man, come on, I don't throw up.
That's all right. Well, this has been Hammered in Cheese. Let's see here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And we'll go with Kenzie. Did you want to plug anything that you have going on?
Yeah. When you look for me, look for Queen Phee. Queen Phee. Hit me up on Instagram. What else? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if y'all are in Colorado Springs, if you're in Colorado Springs, yeah, I got some shows up. Just get on my social media and I'll give you my tags. There you go.
There you go. Wonderful. As always.
And I have a minion back here.
I mean, everyone needs a minion. That's only reasonable. Okay. So we have Sniffing Glue 22, and I am Dino the Genetic Marvel. Please follow us. We hope you enjoyed our rendition of a pot roast and a pork roast. You got 2 for 1 in one episode. If anything, you definitely have to support us. So
they were both delicious. You should definitely follow her recipe. This was so good.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys later. All right. Bye, everyone.